It's time to roll, time to slay, time to loot. Grab your dice, ready up, let's go!
Previously on the Chronicles of Celestria, Umbrasia does not sleep, it watches. Beneath dead trees and endless rain, Ashira dreamed of Erendor once more, this time bruised, fading, terrified. He begged her to stop pursuing him, to turn back before the grove forced him to choose. And behind him, behind her, Callista and Glacia revealed the truth of the Argent bloodline, the whispers of Fervis that had never been allowed to affect her family. They had been silenced at a cost. By morning, Zelentrus was gone, drawn into the forest by a voice calling him home. The others pressed onward without him. Judge, Diego, Elirr, and Ashira. 4 figures swallowed by the black forests of Umbrasia. The deeper they traveled, the stranger the woods became. Whispers followed them between the trees, familiar voices, broken memories. The forest itself pushing against their minds like psychic fog, twisting direction and thought alike. Then came the bodies. The mound of corpses half buried in mud and roots. Talon operatives. Fellowship of ruined soldiers. Pro-marked assassins. All of which completely drained, not butchered, but fed upon. Around the forest, the group had encountered corpses of animals with a similar fate. Maxwell's spawn were near, and beneath the dead, they found Zelentrus, alive, though barely, collapsed face first amongst the ruins, one hand still clutching the insignia of the Fellowship of Ruin. Then another body fell into the river nearby. Pale, bloodless, its throat torn open. As it drifted slowly downstream, lipstick marked its neck. Something in Umbrasia was hunting openly now. As dread settled over the clearing, movement emerged through the fog once more. Jinglethorn, Sylas, Mirabelle, and Jinglethorn's apprentices returned at last. And behind them, the mouth of a cavern waited within the forest rock. Dark, silent, watching. This is episode 45 of the Chronicles of Celestria. Embers of Anarchy. We begin today with all of you currently nestled outside, off the main path, outside the entrance to what appears to be a cave or cavern entrance. Jinglethorn and his apprentices look about all of you. They look weary, but not quite done for the day. I'd say of all of you, Zelentrus looks the most exhausted. Though you've healed up, though you've taken some time to rest up and get some food into your system, Zelentrus, you begin today with 1 level of exhaustion. The night is above you and the clear skies are starting to show the stars. Before you is the thrum of the forest from the grove of Sylvana, beyond this cavern, beyond this cave system. We are without Diego today. However, he is here with you in spirit. What do you guys do?
So, I guess we're going to the cave, right? Anyone, objects? We need to at least see what's in there first.
You're saying that with all of these bodies around,
Yeah.
they've killed masses of the Fellowship's, not just people, but their fighters. Things that we struggled against less than a handful of just a few days ago. And you want to go and face them
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
they are
What the
burning
fuck is
only-
wrong with all of you?
Listen, if I may just say it, if we need to get to the grove fast, as Dingenthorn says, he feels like that cave is the way to get there, I guess, the quickest, right? We also know if we leave the vampires now, who's to say they don't go walking up to us where we're about to be at and fight us there too? We might as well just get them out of the way now. And also, on top of all of that, if I remember correctly, you made me promise in the vault to help save Umbrasia. I guess this is part of that promise, right?
We don't have it in us.
What?
Look, Jinglethorn, look at all of this death and destruction. Do you really think it's sensible for us to go through that cave? You think we'll even make it out as a whole, let alone without losing a few of us?
Look, you knew that when we started this journey that we had a chance of dying. What, you weren't scared of dying back in the vault? Then...
But this isn't a chance. This is an outright certainty.
Master Zelentrus, I can't help but notice that you're a little bit weary. I understand your concern, but if we don't restore balance to the grove, there's a possibility much worse could happen. The planar beings that your dear friends Mirabelle and Sylas here helped me to restrain and capture. They are but one small fracture in the grand scheme of things. We cannot allow for Grove of Sylvana to be used as a conduit for whatever it is they're doing. It goes against all I stand for as a keeper of balance. I understand your concern.
Zell tries to stand up, kind of like one hand on Ashira's shoulder just to give him some strength, and he just doesn't have it in him. And he just sits back down and he says, "Fine, we'll do what everyone wants, but be it on your heads if not all of us make it through."
Is it gonna be tough? Yes, probably. But this is something we need to cleanse from the world too before we can actually go to like the real baddies.
Zell, your father, the man you're after. If you can't take down some mere second-hand vampires, you really think you have a chance of getting revenge on him?
You mention vampires?
Yeah, that's what's in the cave up there.
Master Zelentrus, please, if you will.
He goes to extend his hand to you.
Please, may I take your hand?
Zell, I'd say, yeah, just a little bit blasé, or blasé is not the right word, but kind of just, yeah,
Reluctantly,
not exactly enthused. Reluctantly, just kind of reaches forward. Half-assed, I guess.
I can tell this forest has created quite a burden on you, and it cannot be easy what you have uncovered. It is possible your father lies before us. But for those that you once stood for, perhaps we must do what we can in their name. And in doing this, he clasps his other hand over yours. If you'll allow me, let me reinvigorate you, as he casts Greater Restoration on you, which is a 5th level spell. And it essentially removes that level of exhaustion. So you do not have that level of exhaustion going into the combat. In addition, any reduction to your target hit point maximum is restored. It's good to know he has this spell going into some vampires, just so you guys know. But yes, he restores you back up to no exhaustion levels as he looks to the rest of you. I know. What lies ahead may be of great difficulty for us, but if not us, who will stand against what threatens this world?
Diego, can I see that ring I gave you last time? He's there. I'm trying to grab. Would he give me the ring?
I
ask
will
for?
say that. Which ring is it you're after?
The one I gave him the last
The
session,
platinum
the
ring.
platinum ring I made. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably. I will say that though we have Ashira taking over Diego in combat, if you're happy for me to do so, I will do so. Okay. Diego looks you. Oh, this thing. Yeah. This is for you.
Thank
Go
you.
for it.
Yes. As he gives me the ring, I'll walk over to Zell, and I'll hold it out to him. When shit hits the fan, just be nearby. I promised you I'd protect you.
Wait, you're giving it to Zell? No, sorry. Nice.
Zell's hesitant because he doesn't like the fact that this is being taken from someone else in the group that could help them. But he is shit scared. So he does he does accept it. What is it exactly?
Right. It's the ring so I can cast Warding Bond.
Cool. Okay.
And after I give him the ring, alright, we need to get information from the cave first. We need to see what we're about to step in. Anyone got any ideas how we can get in? At least someone, and take a look around real quick.
I can take a look.
You can take a look if you want. But wait. You can see in the dark too, right?
Yeah, and I can do this. And Zell goes invisible.
Oh, it's
Well-
Fine. Well, I can do it too, just not as easily.
Let's just send someone in. Can someone have something way to communicate with Zell in case things go haywire in there?
Can you make yourself
Sure.
visible for a second?
I did already make myself visible again.
Okay. Doesn't work otherwise. I will make a mental link with Zell and by extension Judge as well, because there's two people, and let me roll my 1d8 to see how many hours.
Mhm.
2 hours.
That's not bad.
Okay.
No, we'll take it.
It's
We'll
not
take
bad.
it.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
2 hours for free.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you want to go in right now?
Well, let's just send in Zell, see what it looks like, see what's ahead right inside there. If it's clear that we can get in, we'll go in. But the idea is to get a lay of the cave, see exactly where they're hiding at, because then, we can set up a little ambush, right? And we can sneak attack them, take them by surprise for once.
Well,
If we do go,
shouldn't we consider that they are kind of infighting since they're killing each other, and I'm sure some people are not happy about that.
Even better. Let's just see what they're doing in there, and when Zell gets that information, we can set up a way to strike.
The element of surprise
Also-
is
Yes.
a good thing for us.
Also, we have a lot of powerful spells. If we can even get the combat started by casting Fireball from Mirabelle, some other very powerful things, that gives us a huge leg up and at least taking a few of them out before they start to really put in the hurt.
Do
We
you
might as
think
well
that's
take
strong
advantage
enough?
of it. I
was that,
think
Mirabelle?
Do you think it's strong enough? A fireball.
I think you're strong enough. I think all of you guys are strong enough. We just gotta use our heads. We're very utility, right? We have a lot of cool things we can do.
there is a thing that I have been holding on to for a long time, partially because I am mortified of using it, and also because I have never done it, but it could perhaps be very helpful. The only way I can use it is if nobody is in front of me, because the repercussions of this spell that are in this helmet, as she taps it, I could send you to a different realm of existence. I don't want to do that by accident. So if we do go in, perhaps I could lead. Because if we didn't have that, I could use it.
I think it's
But
a
before
thing
we-
Blast.
stick together anyway. I
Yeah.
mean, it makes
you and me-
fireball. If you want me to throw a fireball, it makes it easier anyway. No one in the way.
Yeah. If you and Mirabelle
Before-
can time these things together, I mean that's a lot of hurt.
Well, we'll have to see. But before we do anything, Mirabelle, you haven't even said, what about Winzera? We think she's in there.
Wait, they may have hostages?
Give
There
her
is-
take hostage.
She might be under control. I mean, she probably is. Is she a vampire? But
She's a vampire spawn at the very least.
Well, it's easy, no. She attacks us. She same fate for her as for all the others, no. But if she's obviously there against her will, perhaps we can find a way to save her.
Do you know of a way to save her, Jingleton?
Well, let me have a look.
As you see, he pulls from his side is like a black leather notebook. You have noticed that for a while he's had like little books basically attached to his belt, and he opens it up, and as he does so, the book sort of expands, grows almost double its size as he opens it.
Well, okay, let me see. Vampire weaknesses, bloodline trees.
You see there's some sketches of like fangs and bite marks. I'd say anybody who's looking over his shoulder,
do you need help?
you'd see he's looking at this notebook, reading through his own notes. There appears to be symbols of what looks like marks that have been drawn on the backs of creatures. You see names have been crossed out. And then he opens it up to one of the latest pages, and I would say anybody looking sees Maxwell written very clearly. Underneath, you hear him muttering about missing noble bloodlines, corpse relocation, liar's influence, crow-marked disappearances. Yes. Well, there's a study that was once spoken of in theory, it's possible, though unlikely, as I've never cannot say for sure this is the case. But perhaps, should we slay the vampire, perhaps there may be a way to use its body to at least break the compulsion between the spawn and its progenitor. Though it's all speculatory, I haven't had the chance to engage with many vampire. I can see here they dislike daylight. Well, that's unfortunate.
Sylas, do you have any spells that can mimic anything like... I know you've got your moon beam, I believe. Anything else that kind of mimics light or creates light?
More like the stars, like not really like moon.
I will tell you all, D&D is very, very careful, and they explicitly state daylight is the exact terminology. So if you have a spell that mentions daylight word for word, we can talk about it. I don't think that's the case, though, having built the encounter. But yes.
All right.
There's one thing that Sylas would ask, or like Tim would ask. I know this is something we do at dawn, but can I roll my d6 to get the Cosmic Omen?
Absolutely. You would have done this before. I would say it's still ahead for the day.
That's a 5.
A 5?
So that is an odd. It's a woe.
The whoa. Okay, cool. So you
It's a
can...
woe.
It's a minus 1d6, right?
Minus 1d6 to a d20 roll. Yeah.
To any d20 roll. Very nice. Cool, good to know. I will also say that having spoken with Diego during the short rest that you guys had as a group on the side here, he had heroic inspirations to give out for the day, which was given to Ashira, Zelentrus, Mirabelle, and himself, Diego. In addition, he gave an inspiring speech, but he can only give 6 of these out. He has given it to Ashira, Zell, Sylas, Mirabelle, Judge, and he's kept it on himself. So that is the temporary hit points, which I believe...
How many?
Let me have a look. So I think that's everybody...
But
Sorry, Elirr.
Elirr, I think.
It's everybody but Elirr, as he had to remove somebody.
That's so sad.
And obviously he's not
poor
here,
Elirr.
so he usually gives it out to everybody, but as he's not here, I think he was like, I need to keep some of this.
How
Let's
many
see.
temporary was that again?
It should be on your sheet, Diego. Let me have a look.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Bonus
What's it called? The
action.
ability?
Bonus action, bardic inspiration, inspire another. I think it's called. No, it's inspiring leader. Inspire another. Is that it? I can't click through the sheet because you've got to open. So you'll have to find it somewhere.
When you
there.
do so, choose up to 6 allies within 30 feet of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Chosen gain temporary hit points equal to your character's level plus the modifier of their ability you increase with this feat. So I imagine it is charisma plus his level, so that is 5
11.
plus 6 is 11.
Do you all gain 11
Nice.
temporary hit points?
Ooh.
Except for
Alright.
Leah.
Except for Elirr. Sorry, Elirr.
Zell.
I don't make
I mean, it was
rules.
11, sorry, was it?
It's fine.
11,
yeah.
I do my
11.
own temporary hit points, thank you.
Elirr
Zell.
needs to stay back, I think. That's the vibe.
If you're
Yes.
if you're ready to take a look in the
Fine.
cave, maybe we can get close enough to at least if things do hit the fan, we can get in there.
Yeah. Give me a moment quickly with Ashira. I have something I need to give her.
All right. Walk away.
I'd say the
Zal
rest,
kind of
the rest
While-
of you group up. Do you?
While they do that, I will just share with Jinglethorn the rest that we've been like before they arrived, that we discussed about vampires and their weaknesses, and that there's also like
Mhm.
something about running water.
I would say the only thing he would ask, and this goes for the group, is he would ask you, I'm not going to role play it, but he would ask you about the hostages again, and this girl Winzira, and if there's anybody he should be saving. Or if we're going in to just kill any vampire spawn. That's what he's...
If you see a woman, maybe well, I'll just tell him that if you see the woman, maybe try to not kill her unless she's like full on trying to kill you. Then you have to defend yourself. But if
see.
she's doesn't seem to be offensive, let her be.
Very well.
I had one question. We don't have to roleplay it. It's just
Yep.
I remembered it, and Zell would have asked it.
Absolutely.
Vampires, do they have any kind of sight beyond dark vision that Jinglethorn or Elirr are aware of?
Jinglethorn... Yeah, Jinglethorn would
He could
have
roll for it.
notes. He would have notes. He's done some research. He's been researching vampire for about 30 years. So he would definitely have notes on what he's heard. Yeah, he would say that they have dark vision of 60 feet.
Okay, nothing
Similar
else.
to that of an elf.
Okay. So basically, no tremor sense, no blind sight?
Not that he's aware of.
Cool. Okay.
So they might, but he's
Um,
not aware of it.
okay. Gotcha.
Mhm.
I'll check on my way in if they've got any alarms set up. But anyway, Ashira, so Zal speaks to Ashira. I found these in Erendor's house, and at the time, I didn't know. I was being stupid, and I didn't want to give them to you, and then I just haven't had the chance to actually give them to you since. But maybe whenever you do speak to him, if you need to sway him over or break through to him somehow, these could help. And Zal hands over the signet ring and the pearl necklace.
Okay. Why did you think you couldn't give this to me?
At the time, originally, stupid and scared. And, well, you know everything we've been through since. And then since then, everything's been going so fast, I just haven't had... I felt 5 minutes alone with you.
Yeah, well, about that. You know how I told you about Glacia having a deal to save Erendor, right?
Yeah.
Well, she spoke to me some more, and, well, it was actually the night that you went away. 2 nights ago. She explained that the deal would have, well, the cost would be something precious to me, specifically. Assuring me, essentially, it wouldn't cause physical harm, I believe, to others. Which is nice, and also I now know it wouldn't be my family, because, well, we're all part of her now, and she wouldn't want us to get hurt, because through us is how she has her grasp on the mortal plane. So, I hate that I'm now having to consider this, but I'm scared that if what Talos said is true, that having Erendor on our side is incredibly important for our success. And I'm scared that if I have to make that decision, that the cost could relate to you.
Wow, okay. That's, I mean, that's not great. And you don't think there's any way we can do this without Celestia?
I don't know. It's hard to know when all I've seen is just him die over and over and over again in my head. And it is what Talos said as well.
And I guess your mind's pretty made up. There's no chance of convincing you to be selfish once.
It's not about me being selfish. This is not about you and me anymore. This is about saving the world and creating a world where Quinn can grow up and be happy and safe. Look, I don't want that to happen. I really wanted this to work, but it has all gone beyond us.
What do you think that cost might be? If it's
I
related?
don't know. She said it would be something precious to me, and like all I can think of right now is that it is going to be you. Somehow something is going to. I don't know what she's going to do to me, but I think whatever will happen is I will not come out the same. I think you'll be fine, physically at least. I don't think she would do anything to you. I think I'm paying the cost.
Well, it's good to know that after everything, I'm so precious to you.
Look, I don't know what's going to happen, but if I don't say it now, I don't think I might ever say it to you. That I love you. And I'm sorry that things have not been easy. And I hope that once it's all done, that the world is a place where we can try and maybe make it work.
It might take a long time, but whatever happens, I'll fight to fix it. You know where I stand with gods and devils and pawns and being playthings. I won't let it stand, if that's what she's going to take from us.
I guess we have another mission to go down to the 9 hells and kill a devil after this.
And I'm afraid of vampires, so that's gonna be fun. Okay. Well, that
I know
sucks.
it's a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay, because I love you too. And Zell goes to kiss Ashira.
Yeah, she'll let him this time.
As Zell pulls away, he just says in his head, not through the telepathic link, but instead to Azulara, if there is any misfortune that you could ever save me from, Please let it be this one. And then he says to Ashira, we should go. There's a cave to scout out.
Yep.
It's going to be
I
okay.
think she just sort of like wipes her eyes and starts walking forward.
Zal kind of squeezes her hand and walks forward with her. Cool.
Okay.
Well, in that case, there's a cave to go into. Where's the entrance to this old cavey wavy?
You guys would see that up ahead of you, risen above the sort of light waterfall here up the stairs, there appears to be this cave entrance. Can I ask, who is the first to enter or who is the first to scout it out?
It's gonna be me.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah, no, Judge is going in full volume. Zell will go invisible.
Okay. You trying to do this stealthily?
Not only am I trying to do it stealthily, I want to check for any alarm or any kind of magic like that could be on that they've got on the outskirts of this thing.
Okay. Can I have a stealth check at advantage because you are invisible, please? As you go to peek around the corner, there is no trace as you're looking at feeling around for the magics. You feel the emanation of pulsing magic, almost arcane in nature, coming from beyond the cave towards you every now and then, even as you're walking up the steps, but not like an alarm or anything in that sense or nature. As you walk up with a 26. Yeah, 26.
That's 2026.
Very nice. Yeah. You don't feel like you're spotted or seen by anyone. Your feet touch the water as it's very, very light here. And as you step closer to the cave entrance, you peer through, and it appears to be a long tunnel that is almost completely cylindrical the whole way along. Completely dark. And at the very end, you can see what looks like the beginnings of a forest.
So I think Zell thinks that's shorter than, and I think Zell kind of telepathically communicates this to Ashira. It seems shorter than maybe it was in my mind, at least.
I relay the info to everyone else.
Zell goes in.
Okay.
Yeah, as Zell steps in, it is a tunnel system with a cave-like floor. It appears to have a light on the other side that looks like a tree and a thick fog.
So it's a. So is there no kind of open expanse bit that I can?
Nope, it appears to be a complete solid tunnel cave system that goes the whole way through. You can see the ground, you can see the cave walls on either side of you and above you, and it goes the whole way through to what looks to be another bit of forest.
I can't see anywhere where they could be. I'm gonna have to go in deeper. And Zell starts walking down through the tunnel to see where the fuck these vampires are.
Yeah, as you get to the end of the tunnel, you see a thick fog. You break out through the other side. The tunnel isn't that deep. It leads you out to the forest, and what you can see in the distance ahead of you is the flicker of torchlight beyond the trees in the fog.
I'm relaying what I'm seeing in my head back to the group constantly.
Yep.
But I keep going towards the torchlight.
Okay.
I think at this point, just so that this doesn't go too far, Ash would have maybe said maybe we should start following because he's keeping going and nothing's happened yet. So maybe we start moving behind him.
Yeah, we move a bit behind him. We'll be like 40 feet until he says something. We'll be quite a bit behind.
Do you all begin following? Is anybody staying behind, or are you staying as a group? at the back.
I guess we'll try to
Well,
stay
I
as a
would be at
group.
I'd be at the front of
Yeah.
that group. I would
Okay.
put myself
Yeah.
at the front of that group.
Yeah,
Sylas, you have Pass Without a Trace, right?
Well, not now.
What do you mean
I
not
didn't-
now?
Well, I didn't think we could go into the cave this morning.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're one
I
job.
have it on the
One
boat.
job. All right, let's just go.
You guys.
He has been herding shadow cats all day. Don't have a go at poor Sylas now.
You guys start making your way through. Jinglethorn's with you, as he would say to you that he believes something powerful lies ahead. He can feel
Yeah.
something
Oh.
powerful ahead of you.
Can I, while we're in the cave, can I just divine sense real quick and let
Sure.
me just try to
What's
get
the-
an idea if there's
What's the range on Divine Sense, please?
I believe it's like 60 feet, but I'll check. Divine sense. Yeah, it was in 60 feet of me. So anything while we're walking through this cave that pings that maybe they are in the cave and Zell just missed them or something. No, they don't ping here.
There's
Okay, cool.
no negative
I'm getting-
evil coming from this tunnel system. that
Besides
you're in.
Jinglethorn, right?
Jinglethorn does have a very faint sort of. You know what?
Wait, what?
Oh.
Jinglethorn.
What is what is
Jinglethorn-
he pinging?
Jinglethorn does have a. Yeah, he does have a bit of a negative or evil sort of.
Oh, is it
vibe
coming from the stone?
him.
I get it from the stone.
As you
though, right?
inspect him closer, you notice it's
Yeah,
coming
it's
from
the
his
stone.
hat, where you know
Oh.
he keeps the stone.
Okay. Whew, I was about to be like, what?
Yeah.
No.
But yeah,
No
you guys
way.
continue walking through. Zelentrus, as you're the first and closest ahead, you see that there is a break in the path. You can either go north, or you can either go basically straight ahead or to your right. Straight ahead is where you feel the pulsing coming from. Through the tree line, you can see torches. And can I have a perception check from you, please? As it is through fog, I'm gonna say at disadvantage. Yeah, no, you have decent vision in darkness. Sure. Let's have it.
That's an 18 for a 19.
You can see.
I am fucked in combat with all my rolls going at start.
You can see ahead of you what appears to be temple-like structures, like buildings, like little, almost like shrines around the place. A tall statue far off ahead of you, with torches at the bottom at the base, and what appears to be a gathering of hooded individuals. I would say you have a good sense that this could be the group you're looking for. At the moment, with your 26 nat 20 stealth and invisibility, they have not yet noticed you.
I communicate to the group that they're off the beaten path. It does potentially seem optional, where like we can keep going, and if we sneak past, we might not alert them.
It looks as
Is that-
though the case is you can either go straight down the path towards them. At the moment, you're behind a
okay.
tree line where you can see through it.
Right, okay.
You can either go straight down to the left or down to the right, which also circles down. Either way, it looks like this may be something you have to go through rather than
Okay.
round.
Tactically,
Mhm.
the curve. Which one will give us the best kind of vantage from attack, from what I can see?
Probably the right side gives you a more direct line. The left side is more close quarters. There's more opening that you can see on the right-hand side. The other side's more direct. That's what you can make out.
Zell communicates back to the group basically that there's two routes. It may be worth us splitting into two groups. The stealthier group goes down the side route and avoids being seen and attacks them from one side, whilst the main group attacks from the front, basically attacks from the direct route. So the likes of Judge and his ram probably go down the direct path, whereas the likes of, depending on what form Sylas is in, potentially Sylas, Zell, Ashira, go down the sneaky route, maybe Mirabelle as well. I
This
don't know
is
what Mirabelle's
interesting.
stealth is like.
Does Ashira relay that to us?
Yes, I will relay that and also say that I'm going to start catching up with Zell so I can get ahead
Yes,
with this spell.
You, Mirabelle, Elirr, Oh man, this is bad. A lot of you guys are not tanks. Listen, okay, crazy idea. You guys have to trust me a lot. What if I go head on by myself with my ram? My ram can heal me. I can heal myself. I'm not in any danger here. But if I can grab their attention at the start, you guys may actually have a chance to actually flank them and get them off guard.
If you go in,
Also-
Judge, then I cannot guarantee that I won't hit you with this spell.
You won't hit me.
Zell.
Odds on you charging in and blowing yourself up. Odds on. D20 odds on.
Zell,
Natural 20.
you hear a voice you recognize. Faintly, with a 19 perception, you hear what you believe to be Maxwell's voice.
I relate
Saying,
to the group that Maxwell's here.
relinquish the relic.
Who's he saying that to?
Somebody that he's with. You can't make out who from where you are. You'd have to get closer. Do you wait for the others or do you proceed solo?
Zell basically says that they've mentioned the relic. He's going to get into a position behind a tree that's hidden, whilst the rest of you go ahead and do what you're going to do. Just give him a sign. Ashira basically tell him when it's go time.
I will say
When you see a spell go off.
I will say that the rest of you begin making your way up. If you're trying to do it stealthily as a group, I'm going to need a stealth check from everybody, please.
When I get to the foggy area, wherever that it like makes sense, because I don't have vision of a map, I'm going to make myself invisible with my 1 a day thing.
Okay, as soon as you exit the cave, you would see the foresty area. Yeah, you make yourself invisible. How long does it last?
I never used this before.
Is it a spell? Or is it the dust, the disappearance?
No, it's the spell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so it's concentration up to an hour. Yeah.
An hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so you are invisible, so you have advantage. Everybody, if you could roll a stealth check for me as you're trying to do this stealthily, I will also do it for
I can
Corbin,
do it for
Ilariel, and
Diego.
Vibrak.
I will have cast mage armor at some point.
Yep.
Before going
Absolutely.
in.
Where's my
Yep.
stealth?
Corbin succeeds.
That's 27.
So we
Diego.
My ram, I just roll a dex, right? Because he doesn't have anything for his stealth.
Does he not?
He does not have any skills. Oh wait, no, he has a stealth +1.
Yeah.
11. Okay.
Okay, DC is 15.
Oh!
So, actually, sorry, it's 14 because of the perception check of the creatures. So 22 succeeds from Elirr, and 11 is a fail for Judge, for the ram. Stealth check of 18 from Ilariel, that's a success. Diego succeeded with 16. 27 from Ashira. And 18 from Corvin is another success. Yeah, you guys succeed. I'm going to do a group stealth here. So you guys succeed in the stealth check. I'm not going to need to go through any further as there's enough successful rolls there. And that's where I'm going to take you to the map. As you guys see, crouched behind a tree, appears to be footprints on the ground. Zell, you would see them coming through. And that's where I'll take you to the map. And it's here that some of you will be able to see further in. Zell, as you get closer, you begin to see and make out faces, as do the rest of you and Ashira. One is extra familiar for you.
Oh dear.
You currently have the high ground. Do with that as you will. Ahead of you, you see what appear to be a mixture of Talon operatives that you recognize as lower-level grunt bandits, as well as a Talon captain on the left here. You would notice that there appears to be vampire spawn around an individual that Ashira recognizes. He is currently on his knees, looking up.
Oh.
And those of you, I believe it was Ashira, Mirabelle, and Zelentrus, you recognize standing at the helm underneath the statue of Sylvana is Lord Maxwell Villistra, the vampire. Behind him, can Mirabelle see that far? She can. Mirabelle, behind Maxwell, you make out a very faint outline of what appears to be a turned vampiric Winzira della Rosa. She has blood down her face. There's a corpse of what appears to be a Talon bandit lying next to her that looks drained. Zelentrus. Maxwell appeared to be speaking to Erendor. And that is where I'm going to ask all of you, please, what it is you do. As currently you are in stealth, they haven't seen you. You have technically got the surprise here. What is it that you do? How do you split up? What are you doing?
Okay. Before anything happens, because I recognize him, I would, at least in my head, say to the guys, "That's Erendor with the white hair. Please don't kill him."
Diego looks around.
And then,
he can't see him.
Okay, well, the guy with the white hair that is a half elf, that is Erendor. Okay.
Where's Zell at? I need Zell to be over here.
I also say telepathically to Ashira, like, that's in the back, that's Winzira. She looks like she just had dinner.
Well,
I guess I don't have time to get to Zell, and I'll put my hand on Ashira's shoulder real quick, and I'm going to cast Warding Bond on Ashira.
Okay.
She gets, I believe, Warding Bond. She can a mystical connection with me. She gets a +1 to her AC and saving throws. She has a resistance to all damage. Every time she takes damage, I take the same amount.
Okay.
So
Lovely.
Yeah, as you cast a spell.
Okay, I'm invisible, right?
You are currently, yes.
I'm just gonna ask you before I start moving, because can I get to like here, where I'm pinging? Is that a walkable path?
You'd have to go down. So basically, can you see my laser pointer?
Yes.
You'd have to walk down this path here. That appears to be a cliff. This area over here is basically an upper cliff. It's elevated.
Can I go up here?
It doesn't
Like,
appear
could
to
I
have an
stand here?
easy foot. It would be probably an athletics check at disadvantage because it's wet and it's uphill.
Okay. That's fine. And this sort of area ahead of me, is that water? Can I walk in that?
No, it looks to be basically soggy ground, like grass that's been heavily rained on.
Okay.
What is it you guys do?
Well, Ashira's going to start moving forward regardless.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna
And
try to get
stealthing.
within the trees here.
Just
And I'm
so
gonna
you
try
know,
to
you are currently
stay
on
low.
high ground. To get down, it would be a jump down, so it's 10 foot down, basically. Unless you go down the
in
path.
the trees is fine.
You can
Am I good
stand
in the trees, or
Yeah, it's basically, if you imagine, the trees are sort of covering the top of the cliff here. So
okay?
you're underneath
yeah.
the trees rather than on top of them.
I will. Yeah, I'll try to stay within the trees. And my steed is gonna. He's not very stealthy. He's gonna stay a little bit behind me, so they don't
Okay.
potentially see him.
If
Does
anybody,
Ashira kind of nudge Zell when she starts moving?
You're
you
invisible.
guys are both invisible.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you
invisible,
said
you're
that they could
invisible.
see my. I thought you said they could see my.
They could see your
footsteps.
footprints. Yeah, in theory.
And I figured that's why people were nearby me.
Well, I would also, you and Judge would both hear, like, I'm talking to you guys as I'm moving forward so you can see, well, you can't see, you would know roughly where I'm going.
Okay, Zell was going to go right. Instead, he will go forward, remaining invisible as well. Vaguely around here, I'll say.
Okay. I'm
Doesn't know
trying,
exactly
I don't
where
know
she is, so.
what you will let me do, Max Invisible. I'm just trying to get to, like, the middle, sort of, maybe here.
I'm going to
this
need a stealth check at
stairs.
advantage from you.
Okay.
And as you get there, I'm also going to have to roll to see if you are spotted.
28. Not 20.
Yeah, and that 20's enough. Yeah, 28.
You'd hope
He
so.
rolled a 26 on perception. So,
Oh.
yeah, 28 is enough.
Was he also an
You
athletic?
make your way down there. No, he has a +7.
Damn.
Okay.
You are not spotted yet. That would hit 3.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where I need to stand. It's a bit awkward. Three. Can I say I
As-
would have stayed back a little bit? So I don't want to make this take longer than it
Yep,
needs to.
I'm
I
gonna
just wanna
say,
make myself
you can move
stand
yourself.
where-
Perfect.
I
I'm gonna
basically want to
ask-
stand that I get all these 5 without
I'm going to say this one over here is technically behind cover, so he will have advantage on whatever it is that's save or a disadvantage to hit, because he has half cover from this hill.
Okay. Sure.
Is anyone else moving?
Anyone else moving
Yeah.
before we start?
Is this map dark?
It is. You should have some vision
So
though,
I
unless
will
you
stay
can.
next to
Let me have a look. Do you have vision?
Mirabelle, I think, because otherwise I'm like
You should have
blind.
vision.
I am going
Yeah,
to
I'm like
mount
a
my
beacon.
Hold on. You should have. You should have this. Bear with me. Can you see your own token?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
I can see the map and stuff. I'm just asking in general, like, what's the vision?
There
actually?
is
Because
a
there's,
very-
like, cones of vision.
Yeah,
like,
there's a very thick fog. What you notice as like over here, for example, is there's torches on the buildings that are lighting up the area. You would also see them up ahead. Aside from that, that's what you see. It's very thick fog, and it's nighttime, and it's raining. Yes.
I'm mounting my steed.
Okay. You're mounting your
And I'm
steed?
gonna tell Oswald as soon as he sees Ashira make that attack, we're going in, like we're gonna start riding in.
Okay. The rest of you?
Yeah.
Sylas, Mirabelle.
Silas would be just following along as stealthy as possible, obviously.
Perfect.
So probably near Zell and the rest.
Jinglethorn would go
Just
down
walks
to
into
the
the back.
right.
Just walks into the back of Zell's like, who the fuck's that?
Jinglethorn would go down to the right over here, alongside his apprentice. Corvin would probably
I
stick
would
with you guys.
Probably go a little bit behind Judge and stay as hidden as possible because I emit light and sound and heat and shit.
Diego?
Diego is going to try and stay within 30 to 60 feet of everyone and sort of close to Mirabelle.
Cool. Okay.
So, sort of behind these guys and within range.
So, I will say, Ashira, you have the opening move here. But before you do
Yes.
anything, as you get to where you are, you hear Maxwell
great.
saying, "Just hand over the relic and be done with it, fool." What do you do?
That's fine. I will cast my spell,
Okay.
which I have measured out. Doesn't hit Arendor, but it hits the 5 people besides this guy over
One
here.
at disadvantage. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
So I will throw the spell, and I think the way it looks is Ashira just sort of has her fingers like this, like what's it called? Whatever.
Crossed. Mhm.
It's like she just sighs and she's like, please, 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 please work, please work, please work. And she gives like a little nod on her, or a little tap on her helmet as she casts prismatic spray. Which for all of those, you see how you want to do it. I need a dexterity 18 saving throw.
The one in front of the hut is included in it as well.
Yeah, so hang on, let me broadcast to everyone.
Okay.
That's 6 people. Holy.
With that, I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please. I will say
This
this
is not
goes off.
my turn,
This
though,
goes
is
off
it?
before.
Right?
This goes off before your turn takes place. This is the opening attack.
Okay.
I will need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay, hang on, let me get Diego.
Oh god.
Oh,
Do we all get an
I'm
opening?
not supposed to be advantage, but
I asked who
No,
wanted to
Def,
do something,
no.
and nobody else did anything. So it looks like that is what's gonna alert them to your presence. Fingerthorn, please roll well. 20. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Ashira,
Okay.
you're up
So-
first.
As I said, the spell goes off,
Yep.
and I need 6 dexterity saving throws from
Okay.
you.
And it's these guys over here.
I will show you one more time.
If you could just put the cone up and hold it there for a second. Cool. So
hang
it's
on.
the 2 bandits, the bandit captain, and then
These guys.
3 vampire spawn. Okay. Let's do that. So it's a dex save.
Dexterity
Okay.
saving throws.
So let's do the vampire spawn first.
Nice.
So
Nice.
those 2 fail, and then the one at the back has advantage. Succeed because there's half cover. So 17.
Oh.
He fails. The bandit captain goes and rolls his dexterity save, and it's an 11, so he fails. And the 2 bandits that you also hit, the first one is a 9 who fails, and a 2
Oh
as
my
the surprise
goodness.
attack hits all
Okay.
of them for the full effect.
So, the way this is
How does
going
this
to work, we go per target, so you tell me who we're targeting first. So we
left to
can do
right,
this in
let's
order.
do bandit from left all the way to the right.
Okay, a 7. I will tell you what
Yep.
a 7 does. So you
That's
can
bandit captain.
keep track of this.
Yeah, bandit captain on the hill.
Target is blinded and makes wisdom saving throws at the start of your next turn. On a successful one, the condition ends. On a failed save, the condition ends. And the creature teleports to another plane of existence.
Blinded, he teleports to another plane of existence. Target is blinded. He has to make a save
So he's
on the next turn.
blinded for the
Yeah.
he's blinded
Mhm.
until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Then he makes a wisdom saving throw. If he fails that, he is going to a different plane of existence.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Next one when you're ready.
Yep. Next one. Vampire. The bandit. First bandit.
A 4.
Okay.
He takes 12d8 poison damage.
Sorry.
Sorry, 12d6. Sorry, 12d6. It's not that bad.
If you want to roll it, go for it.
That's still ouch as fuck.
I think Max would still say sorry to that as well.
49 hit points. So it does 12d8 12d6 hit points.
12d6.
He has 11 hit points total. So it didn't
Oh.
matter what you rolled, but 49 points definitely kills him outright as he just incinerates down as the acid burns
Like
through
acid
him.
sizzling. Yep.
hmm
Okay.
The vampire spawn up next, the one at the
Ugh.
top that you hit, even though he had advantage to avoid, is a 2.
That's a 2. He takes 12d6 acid damage. So I will
Acid.
roll that.
Okay. Yeah.
Another 49 hit points of damage.
Yeah, he takes 49 hit points as he sizzles and appears to be very, very injured. You
Yep.
just see his form melt.
A 5. I like that we're all getting different ones.
5 for the next vampire
he takes
spawn.
12d6 cold damage.
Cold. Okay.
D6.
Damn.
That's 42 points
Of cold damage.
of cold damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And that is 42 hit
Sorry,
points.
Max.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we have
The next vampire spawn.
a 2, which we had before, which I think was
Acid damage.
poison? Poison or acid damage, I think.
Acid is
6,
poison damage.
54.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Another 54 points of damage. Is this a level 7? This level 7 spell, right?
This is a level 7 spell, yeah.
Jeez.
How many
okay.
have we got left?
One more. It's the bandit.
And another 2.
Somebody's gonna have to calculate the,
So
the
that's
damage on this as well, by the way. This is
12d6
crazy.
for 42
Yeah, he's dead.
points of
He's dead. The
acid.
bandit has 11 hit points. 42 hit points of acid damage definitely
1,
kills.
2, 3.
As you did 42 plus 54 plus 42 plus 49 plus 49 points of damage. And one is blinded, potentially going to disappear to another plane of existence on the next turn.
And I'm suddenly visible to everyone at the front of all of
As this happens, what disappears from the helmet?
I think it's a diamond.
It must be a diamond.
I think it's a diamond.
Cool. You notice that the diamond erodes quickly from the slot, and what you would see is that there's a hollow mark where the stone once was, now cracked and singed, as it doesn't look like that will be able to be used again.
238 damage,
Oh.
DM.
238 damage in a turn that technically
That's
wasn't
what
even
you
in
get
combat.
for nearly instantly killing me last time.
Fair as, yeah, we begin combat. So,
Yeah, now I'm scared.
with that, Zelentrus, we have you up first. They have all noticed you.
Well, I'm invisible, so.
The group. Collective.
Well, you put Erendor in the middle because you're a dick. So I can't. It's a really bad spot for me to place hunger for now. So I'm going to hold back on that, and I'm just going to try and take out the guy closest to us.
Okay.
With actually first, Vestige will move.
Yep.
To here.
Okay.
And then I'm within 30 feet, so this is fine. I'll take my first pistol shot at this guy. We're gonna say as well, Vestige has been summoned as. We're gonna go necrotic today.
Okay.
Or undead, sorry. But this is a radiant pistol shot.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit on the guy next to Vestige.
Hits.
Cool.
17 definitely hits as the bandit is impacted by this radiant bullet.
For 8 points of radiant.
As it does 8 points of radiant damage. Yep.
I'll take another shot at him at advantage with Vex.
Correct. Yep. As the pacted pistol has Vex.
For 29 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That's a nat 20, actually.
It can't be.
Oh, no, because I get.
Is it being
No, I
crit?
get a plus. Yeah, I get a +2 for my archery, sorry. Cool.
As you do.
For 14 points of damage.
Yeah, as it pierces straight through him, and you see the hole singes with radiant energy as he falls to the ground. Yes.
DM, before we have started, I would have tried to see if I can swap using my alert feat, which has never worked till now. Hopefully, I will ask to swap initiative orders with Jinglethorn.
He's on the opposite side of the map. I'm gonna say
as long as I see him, can I see him?
rejects that.
This loser.
Swap with your ram. Swap with your ram.
I
Swap
can't.
with
The
your
ram. I can't. I shouldn't have rode that. The ram goes on my turn. So
Oh, yeah.
he goes. At 11.
I will. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, you're good.
Oh, cool. I want to move to where the body has just dropped.
Okay.
But if you want to move it out the. Thanks. Cheers.
Yep. As it falls.
And then that's action, movement, bonus action. I'll spend a bonus action to take dash action on Vestige and put it next to the other bandit here.
Very nice.
And that's
Yep.
my turn.
He's currently blinded, doesn't even notice him. At the end of your turn, at the end of your turn, Maxwell steps forward. Uses one of his legendary actions, as you are in his lair, technically. Immediately after another creature's turn, the vampire can expend one use to take a following action, one of which is Beguile, that we'll put in the chat. He will cast Command, and I need to check the range real quick, because I'm pretty sure, unless somebody can do something. What's the range here? Nope. Yeah. He will cast Command on. Yeah. Ooh. Let me just double check. Let me just double check this. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Is that what he's gonna do? 60 feet, so he has to move. He will try and cast Command on Erendor. Bum, 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 bum. So Arendor needs to make a charisma saving throw, which he succeeds. So he ignores the commands of Maxwell. With a 21. Yeah, he just burnt through that. Crazy. All right. Yeah, and now it is Maxwell's turn, who turns to you all, and you see that on his face there are purple like eyes, like fiery eyes coming off.
His turn isn't yet.
It is his turn. Oh, you guys can't see it. He rolled a 21 on initiative, so it is his turn.
Oh no, it's 15 on our tracker. That's why.
No,
It's
it's
Arendor who's 21.
Arendor here, not Maxwell.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause you
Arendor
said
turns
Maxwell's
to you
turn.
all. Don't worry about it. Arendor steps forward, looking at all of you. His eyes are purple. He steps forward to here, and Arendor will, as he can see all of you, he will cast his suggestion on Ashira. Ashira, can I have you please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please? As he suggests that you attack.
12.
No, 12 is the DC.
Oh.
So, yeah, you know what? He tells you to attack those who came with you. But it's the voice of the crow. It's like an echo, a caw as he looks to you. You don't really recognize his face as he looks towards you. His eyes have that purple flame coming off them.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of his turn, we come to Fribrak. Fribrak steps forward to here. Now that he's moved to there, Fribrak, seeing the two bandits, seeing the people up ahead of him, he will cast towards... Let me just double check I can reach. So the range is awkward. Reach, that's a shame. Can he Misty Step to get closer? Sorry, I have like 20 sheets open. Yeah, he will bonus action. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Sorry, guys. He will use Arcane Burst on these three here. No. Sorry. Yeah, he's going to use a Fireball. He's going to use a Fireball on here. This location, he hits all four. Let's double check the range. It is a 20-foot
Don't worry,
radius.
Mirabelle. It's not as good as yours.
You know what? He would go...
I was gonna say, but man,
Yeah,
I
he
wouldn't
hits
do
all.
that.
He hits all of them. So Maxwell will also need to make a save as he goes to cast Fireball. So it's a Dex save of 17. Which on Maxwell, Dex save. Maxwell will burn through a legendary... No, you know what? He'll just fail it with a 14. And then the other 4 vampire spawn who are still standing here. 1 on the left fails, 2 on the left fail. 3rd one also fails. The one on the right succeeds. So only the one on the right succeeds, as he does to each of them a whopping... Ooh, can he... Yeah. 26 points of fire damage to all of them. And that will be the end of his turn, as each of them is burned for 26 fire damage. And you can see that they all look visibly bloodied. Apart from Maxwell, of course, who looks pretty much fine. A little bit singed, maybe. And that's the end of his turn, as we come to Judge's Steed. Does he go on your turn?
He goes on my turn. See you
Okay,
guys later.
perfect. So we go with the Redfoot Loyalists first, so the Vampire Spawn. All right. The first one will run down towards you, Ashira, I think.
Hi.
2, 3. Yes, he gets to here. As he uses his bonus action to take the dash action. Using Deathless Agility, he can use the dash as a bonus action. He will then attack you with a claw attack to hit, so an 18 to hit you.
Did I get a +1 to my AC, Tanner, or +2?
You get a +1.
Okay, so meets it beats it then.
Perfect, as you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay, there's my temp gone.
He then hits you for a 12 to hit again.
Misses.
Does he have advantage because you're grappled?
Am I grappled?
You become grappled when he succeeds with a claw attack. I need to just double check. Grappling your target alone is not automatically a grant. Okay, it does not. So he does not have advantage. However, because you are now grappled in his with this claws, which is what they do, it will take a DC 13 to get out of the grapple athletics check.
Right now?
And he will bite on your turn, and he will bite you, so I need a constitution saving throw from you, please. DC 14.
Okay.
You fail.
I will use my heroic inspiration.
Okay, an 11 failed, so you can technically use it. Yeah, you can use that as any save.
Oh my god,
As
okay.
a 6 unfortunately fails, so you take a total of 1d4.
It's already rolled it, isn't it?
That's
In the
3.
thing?
6 and 10, I think.
No, that's just the average, I think.
No.
Oh no, sorry,
No, that's
6
rolled.
and 10. 6 and 10. So you take 6 points
Yeah.
of piercing damage plus 10 necrotic damage. Target's hit point decreases
goes
by the
with my
amount
max.
equal to 10 off your max. You are currently
Yeah,
grappled by
okay.
this creature. The next one will run
Cool.
down towards the group. It will Deathless Agility towards Jinglethorn. It will make it to... Sorry, it will make it to here. The next one will run down towards the group as well. I think he'd probably run here. And the one behind it would have to go around. Deathless Agility to make it to here. And that is his full movement. They can't do anything from a range, I don't believe. No. And that will be the end of their turns as we come to the bandits. The bandits will then move towards you. The ones remaining, this one will move up to Jinglethorn and will attack Jinglethorn. So will the other one. The two of them move closer. The bandits will use their scimitars. 16 and a nat 1 as he basically drops it. Probably nervous about Jinglethorn. The first one with a 16 misses, so both miss, and that's the end of their turns. As we come to Diego.
Yes. Diego... Can you just, because I have vision for everything, can you
Yep.
tell me, can Diego see Maxwell?
Oh, sorry, I missed one turn. I missed one character who's still alive, and 2 at the top.
Jane, do you remember you took half of all that damage? Because you
Oh,
are
I took
warded.
half.
And I also take half of that. So whatever damage you take, I take half.
So my hit point total is also
Down by
half,
5.
not as much.
Yep.
No, I don't.
5.
I don't know if that works with the hit point max. I don't know how that works with that, but I take half of the damage, not
16.
Whatever
extra
necrotic damage
stuff.
she takes would be what she takes as a negative. So if you've reduced that by half, I'm going to rule that it does have that necrotic damage. That means
11
half of it is...
plus...
But I don't think I
16.
take the stuff off my max. So I don't know how that works.
No, you
No,
don't.
don't think-
You don't. Only Ashira does, who is bit.
Okay.
This bandit would have missed, so that turn's fine. Yeah, Diego.
You take 3. So I take 3.
Yes. Can he see Maxwell?
He can technically see Maxwell because he is lit up in the fire, yeah, by the torches.
Okay. Then I can just about cast his moonbeam on Maxwell. So I will pop that on there for you.
Yep.
Linger. There you
Okay.
go.
It's a 10-foot
So
cube, is it?
It's 5-foot radius, so it's technically a circle, but
Yep.
He would be in there.
I can do it here.
And
so let's go.
it. Yes, but I will probably move it
Okay.
in the next subsequent turns. But that is also 40 foot high, just in case anyone decides to fly. It has dim light around it, and I need him to make a con save.
Okay.
16.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
24.
Okay, he takes half of the 2d10, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
So that would be 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I assume he's not yet shapeshifted unless he has multiple forms.
He is
otherwise
not,
he
but
would
he
revert
is a
back.
shapeshifter.
Yes. So he can't shapeshift until he leaves the cylinder, at the very least.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
That's Diego's action,
Mhm.
and then as his bonus action, he will place a hand on Judge's shoulder and say, "You got this, Judge. You can do it, I believe." And then teleports 30 feet
Invisible.
over to, or like, yeah, and is bounce invisible over to there.
Perfect. As you guys
As
would
you get
all see
bardic
this
inspiration.
moonbeam come down, clattering into him, and you see it begins to wear away at the top of his head as he looks out to all of you. Is that the end of his turn?
That'll be his turn.
As he's now invisible. Cool. As we then come to Mirabelle.
Yes, well, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm quite comfortable where I am. As a bonus action, I will cast my innate sorcery, which gives me the advantage on my sorcery spell. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna. And then I think if I plop a fireball here, right on top of that guy, I won't be able to hit.
Can I have you pull the arrow straight down, just so I can see how it changes? So that would be the radius.
Okay, in that case,
Yeah, it won't.
That
hit
won't hit. That
Jinglethorn.
won't hit Junglethorn, right?
It shouldn't, anyways, because you technically have the ring. But at the moment, no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
cover.
but yeah.
If you wanted to, you
That's
could
fair.
go one further, and then we're.
I mean, the
for
ring.
sure.
I choose not to use the ring yet.
Okay.
Because it's a
it's a once per
choice,
day.
right? And it's a once per day, and
Correct.
there's no good guys around, so I choose not to use that.
Okay, so you might hit Jinglethorn. If you go, that doesn't hit Jinglethorn, and I will. I will say that it hits both. Yes, it does hit the other two.
Okay, well in that case, I'll.
Perfect.
I'll cast it there. So yeah, usually. Usually D17. Let me plop it. DC 17, but because of my innate sorcery, it's a DC 18 dex. Oh.
So the one on the end next to Jinglethorn succeeds. The others both fail, and the spawn. It's dex save, right? 12.
Yeah.
It fails as well. As you do how much damage to these?
So 27. Yeah, no ones there, so that's 27 points of damage, I guess.
Very nice. As this fireball comes crashing down, you see that it kills 2 of the bandits.
Yeah, that was what I was going for.
1 of the vampire spawn.
Nice.
As they were burned quite badly by Jinglethorns. The other one succeeds. Does he take half damage?
Yeah.
He takes half damage, half of 27, comes down to 14. We'll round down to 13. But either way, it kills the last bandit, as all 4 of those creatures are wiped out by this fireball.
That was what we were going for.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Very nice. As Maxwell, at the start of his turn, any effects from the moonbeam? That's to Ashira.
What'd you say?
Any effects
Sorry.
from the moonbeam at the beginning of his turn?
No. So only once per turn can they do a save and take damage.
Gotcha.
So the only thing he can't do right now is shapeshift until he leaves the cylinder.
Okay, perfect. Yep. He moves 40 feet to here. What's the range? Okay. He will, as a bonus action, he will dash for extra movement, giving him an additional 40 feet. Brings him to here. And from here, he will cast Command on Ashira. So can I have a wisdom save from you, please, Ashira?
Yep.
How close are you to me?
7.
Bum, 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 bum.
You've
Can
also
I
got
have?
your-
Can I
You
have
get a plus
counter
one.
spell for that?
You
Or
have
is that
what?
Too late? I would like to cast counter spell for that, but it's probably too late now.
Technically,
Yeah.
he's already done it. I
Next time.
will. I haven't read
Yeah,
the
it was late on
command.
it,
I
it's
haven't
fine.
read the command. I'll allow the counter spell
Okay.
because I haven't given the command yet. So can I have counter spell, please, in the chat? The Constitution save on a failed save, the spell dissipates, and the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast it. The spell isn't wasted. On a success, no effect. So it is a DC Constitution save of 17. I have a good feeling. 19, he succeeds anyways, as the command he gives you, Ashira, is to
Okay,
attack.
before, just quickly, sorry, just very quickly. You have got your Bard, your Diego magical mega inspiration of death.
I believe
did
she already
one
used
heroic
it.
No, she's used
inspiration.
her
Yeah,
heroic
she used
inspiration.
it.
Oh,
She used
okay.
it.
Yeah.
He tells you to attack your allies.
Or silvery barbs, maybe. Yeah. Oh, shit.
No, that would have been.
It's too late.
Okay.
It's too late
Silvery
now.
Bard would have been nice.
It's too late now.
Oh wait, silver barbs will work.
So the counter spell
On his
didn't work. The command spell, essentially, one word command, he would just point at Zelentrus and say attack, as Zelentrus is not invisible anymore. And it's
Can
the
he
only-
see me? Oh yeah,
He
can
definitely
he see
can.
me through
He's
the
here. He's here.
through the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
building? Oh,
He's
that
here.
guy did it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought it was.
So he will
Maxwell.
say attack as it's a one-word command as he points to your ally. So you will have to, on your next turn, attack Zelentrus. I believe that's how it works. Target must
Not
succeed on
to
wisdom
be
throw.
super nitty,
Target must
but
towards
when
you.
you drop down the thing, don't you have to pick one of the words from the commands?
Technically
So
no,
it's
but
either
I'll.
like
You know what?
halt-
I'll say approach. You need to move towards him.
Okay, is my friend gonna let me do that? That's
The
holding me.
target moves towards you by shortest and most direct route. No, you know what? Screw it. He'll say it to Zelentrus. Because you're right,
Oh,
you're
okay.
grappled. So he'll say approach. Can I have a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
Sure. What's the DC?
It is a 17.
That's a
Yeah,
6.
so it's the same. Do you have your heroic inspiration?
I have my heroic. I'm tempted
Okay.
to use it.
Because you're right, you are grappled. He wouldn't have said it to you. Sorry.
Yeah.
So let's go back with the
diddly-diddly
counter spell
down.
as well. So you have counter spell still available.
Just checking if I've got anything before I do this.
I don't think so.
I don't think I do, but yeah, I think it's as good a time as any. I don't want to waste. I don't want to lose a turn. I'll use that bardic and keep my fingers crossed.
Your heroic inspiration.
Heroic inspiration.
Wisdom save.
No, that's a 5.
As a 5, unfortunately fails, as he tells you to approach him. So on the next
Okay.
turn, you will have to approach the Maxwell. It moves the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of him. And that is the end of his turn, as he cannot reach you with anything else. As we come to Sylas.
Yes, knowing what these bitch-ass vampires can do, I will use my bonus actions to achieve Starry Form Archer, in which I will use the bonus attack to do an 1d8 plus 4 to hit this guy.
Okay.
That is holding her.
Yep.
Give me 1 sec.
Very nice. Yeah, you go into your archer form.
That is a 10.
Okay. Is
So I
there
don't know if
any?
it hits.
So how does it hit exactly?
It's an attack roll.
Oh, a 10 to hit.
Yeah.
Because that looks like the damage for me.
Wait, oh.
Just want to make sure.
That.
Okay.
Well, that's a 7 then, so that still fails.
A 7 definitely fails. A 10 also would have done so. Well, I wanted you to reroll it. Yep.
So that was my bonus action. As my action, I will cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
Here, between
Interesting.
the two
Okay.
baddies.
Yeah.
I will put it in chat. If it lets me.
For the sake of brevity,
Come
I'm
on.
going to move this one over so that he can actually move. But he's basically grappled to Ashira.
There we go. And I need a DC 16 saving throw.
From both creatures within range? Dex save, okay.
Yeah.
An 18 from Maxwell, and a 8 from the vampire spawn.
Great. Shall I do this already?
Does Ashira also take damage? Or is it only enemies?
It's only enemies.
Chosen targets. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So
3d10. Okay.
So he'll take 11 slashing damage.
Very nice. Yeah, as he's looking very bloodied.
And then I'll use my movement to get a little bit closer, but not too much.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. And at the end of your turn, Elariel will step forward up to Jinglethorn. And she will see this one over here. Elariel will cast... First of all, she will Misty Step as a bonus action, which gives her up to... brings her up to here. And from here, she will attack. Can she see? She can see them. Okay. She will make an arcane burst, first of all, to the one closest. So it's a 13 to hit, which unfortunately misses. She will attack again, as she has 3 of these a day, I believe. 3 arcane burst attacks. So the second one, 17 hits, I believe, as she does 14 points of damage, and he's still standing. So she will attack again. The 16, which hits, and she outright kills that other vampire spawn, as that whole side has been wiped out now. Very, very nice. And that's the end of her turn. We then come to Ashira, who is currently grappled.
Do I do my save at the end of my turn?
You can attempt to get out of it. It will cost your action to try and get out of the grapple.
It's an athletics or acrobatics. Can I pick?
I believe that you can use
It
either
is-
strength or dexterity. So I think you can use acrobatics or athletics. Yeah, either.
Okay. I guess I'll try and... Oh, okay. 21. I worm out my way out of this grapple.
As you successfully make your way out. Yeah. You are no
Yeah.
longer grappled.
Okay. And I will bonus action disengage.
Okay. Yep.
And then I will move away from him. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go. I see Zell going that way. I'm going up that way, but I'm gonna keep going a little bit. Actually, no. I will. I'll stand over here for now. Or can I? I don't know. Is that a wall? Maybe I
It's
thought I was
basically
going
like a
underneath.
small wall.
Okay, maybe I don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I go this way. This way. Can I come up to where Diego's standing?
Yeah, Diego. So this bit where Diego is
that high up?
down the level. Where the trees are is a higher level. So to climb down
Okay, I'm
would
just trying to
would be lower.
I'm trying to spread us out a bit. I go 40 feet that way, and that's all my movement.
Yeah. So this part of the cliff here is basically up. So where Diego is down the cliff. Where you guys are up here. If I just put this. Basically, this is up the cliff over here, up this tree line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I need the blinded guy to make I think it's a wisdom saving throw. Let me double check.
I have it as a whiz save. I believe it's 18. Double check the number.
Yes,
for me.
I'm pretty sure it's.
He succeeds. He rolled a 20. He succeeds. What happens on a
Okay.
success?
The condition ends. He can see again.
Cool. Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's my movement, my action, and the bonus action. So I am out.
Very nice.
I guess the only thing, if this is a free action, is in my head. I'll just go, Glacia, when do we talk about this deal?
She would say, if you want him free, you must agree. Call on me, and I will set him free. The cost you are aware of will be something dear to you. And that's the end of that moment. So at any point, if you call to her as a free action, I will allow it on your turn. Okay.
On my turn, okay.
Yes. So Lady Winzira de la Rosa is up next. She will move to here. And now that she's here, because she has Deathless Agility to get to there, she took the dash action. She's too far away to do anything else, so that is the end of her turn as we come to Judge.
Okay. Top of my steed. So my steed will take me up here.
Okay.
And as he gets here, he's going to use his attack to otherworldly slam the spawn right there.
Okay. Yep.
That's in front of us. Hopefully to take him out. Oof, and 10 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 10 misses.
That's fine. And with my attacks, I am going to I don't know if his movement to jump off of him. I'm gonna dismount if I can without wasting movement. I don't think it does.
I don't believe so.
I think it just takes movement to dismount, which I have. I didn't move, so yeah, I will jump off of him, and I am going to slam my hammer down on Maxwell.
Okay.
For a 16.
A 16 misses.
All right, I'll swing again. An 18 this time.
An 18 hits.
I'm gonna pump a level 2 Divine Smite into this lovely thing. So that will be 14 plus 2d8 plus another 2d8 because he's a undead, right?
He is technically an undead, yes.
So he gets 1 for being undead and another 1 because I'm using a level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
So he's taking 19, 22, 30 points of damage.
Okay.
And with my bonus action,
32 points of damage.
I am going to... What are these bonus actions? I thought I had a bonus action in here. I don't think I do anymore. Oh, it is a bonus action. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith onto Zell. He gets a +2 to his AC.
Okay.
Try to keep him safe because he's walking towards the dude. But yeah. And then with my movement, because I've used half of it, I'm gonna get in between these guys.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of your turn.
Max, I'm really
Yes.
sorry to interrupt, but I forgot. I've done this before, but my helm does something when there's undead around me.
Okay.
So I will put it in the chat, if I can also read it out quickly. As long as it has 1 diamond, the helm emits a 30-foot emanation. When at least 1 undead is within that area, the emanation is filled with dim light. Any undead that starts its turn in that area takes 1d6 radiant damage.
30 feet of you.
Yes, so also when I was grappled in that time on the start of their turns.
So 1d6, yeah.
Sorry.
If you want to roll the 1d6.
Yeah, if you just want to add that.
And it's
or
only when
whoever
they
needs
start
that.
their turn, right? So yeah. Okay.
Within 30 feet of myself, yes.
Yep. That's only the one who takes 6 points of damage. Yep. Very nice. Cool.
Was the other guy? Oh no, he
Maxwell
wasn't.
moved
Okay,
into your
yeah.
space. Yep.
No, the other guy. But yeah,
He
okay,
also
cool.
moved into the space. Yeah, that starts its turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry.
At the end of your turn, Judge, Maxwell will expend a legendary action to make a
Sure.
deathless strike towards you.
Go ahead. Wait, what?
And in doing so, what he will do, I need you, please, to... Oh, wow, he fumbled.
Yeah.
He fumbled.
I just kind of easily smack him away with my shield. Just like, get off, dude.
He has a +9 and he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, he's weak.
As his legendary action as well. Crazy. You guys are very lucky.
Does he do the move?
Well, I think he'd probably say where he is. No, he'd move to... No, he'd say where he is. It's just to do the attack. And we come to the bandit captain, who can now see. Thank you very much for giving him sight again. I can now use him. He will step forward to here. And seeing Sylas, he will attack with his pistol. With an 11 to hit.
Misses.
20, 25, 30. He moves to here, and he will attack Judge with his scimitar. 2 times.
I also swap him away. Like, get away, dude. You ain't nothing.
8, an 8 and a 10.
Can I get an opportunity attack, please?
Yeah, as the
A
vestige. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Diddly done. That'll be this one. How's a 15 to hit?
Yeah, he tries to parry, which adds a +2 to his AC, but it still hits. If you want to roll damage.
For 14 points of necrotic.
Very nice, as he takes 14 points of damage. Very nice. And that's the end of his turn as we come to Elirr.
Elirr is gonna use something he has been kind of waiting for. This is a storm above us, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely rain clouds.
Yeah,
and like
I'm
a light
gonna
storm.
call lightning if my freaking page wants to load. Cool.
Okay.
No, I didn't press those. Thank you.
Yep.
Freaking thing I hate.
Call
so
lightning.
much.
Very nice.
Call lightning.
Okay.
Call Mind Sliver.
Come now. Oh god, Abe. Why is it always? Come for me. No. Cool. Anyway, I want to do. I'm just gonna describe it and do the spell after, right? So I'm gonna call lightning, and what it does, there's an actual storm above us, so I get 1 extra d10 on the
Nice.
damage.
Yep.
And he kind of points to the clouds with the quill, and strike kind of like as if he's slashing a stroke, and lightning is aimed at that spot, but somehow because of Judge swinging around his hammer, it kind of diverts into Judge's position on the hammer, so to speak. And everything within the point where it hits takes 4d10 of damage.
Okay.
5 feet around.
4d10, does that include Judge?
It would include that point where it hits.
Very
I
nice.
confirmed with Judge he wants to be doing that.
Okay, yeah. As it's a dex save, correct?
My page now wanted to load, so I can. No.
I think it's
You
a
do?
DC.
No? I hate it.
Let me have a look. I'll open your sheet as well. So if you're
I
using
did-
Call Lightning, yeah, it doesn't want to open for me either.
I think it's a deck save, yeah.
It is. I'm sure it's a dex save. It's a dex 17. So 17 dex save. Okay, cool. So it hits 30-foot radius, right? So that's everybody.
No. It's just on the point 5 foot. Because there's an actual storm,
Okay,
everything
gotcha.
I can see, I can hit.
Okay.
Everything under the storm.
So basically 5-foot radius from where Judge is standing. So that's the 3 enemies
From where
around
Judge
him.
is standing. So all
Cool.
of those around.
That is a dex save from the vampire who succeeds. From Maxwell with a 20, he succeeds.
I will use my Cosmic Omen on the roll for Maxwell. So you have to subtract the d6.
Okay. Let's do the d6 roll. Actually, I'll let you roll the d6.
Cool. D6.
17
That's
meets
3.
it, beats it. Meets it, beats it. As he succeeds, as nice try. As yes, the bandit captain fails. And I need one from Judge. Has he done one already? Judge also fails.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you'd like to
have
roll
heroics
damage.
still? Or
I
was it
didn't
not
get
you?
heroics. I did not get
Nope.
heroics. But I'll, as the lightning comes down, I'll just hold up my hammer, and I'll call out to the Titan of lightning, and maybe he helps. But probably it doesn't because he doesn't care.
Interesting. Okay. You want to roll the damage?
Yeah, I'm trying. Freaking page.
I can click it if you like in the chat. There's a little damage
Yeah,
button.
4d10. There's a damage button on the spell. Like the spell now cast.
Yeah.
There should be a damage button there.
Yeah.
Your
can
hammer's
click
about to get supercharged.
Why do you think I told him it was okay?
If you'd like to just roll the 4d10, you can do that as well.
Yeah, let me do that then.
Technical difficulties.
4d10.
You shocked
There
it.
we are, 33.
33 points of damage. So anyone who succeeds on a save takes half the damage. Half of 33 is 15, 16 points of damage. We round down 16 points of damage. Yes. As this one takes 33. He's still standing. This one takes 16. And this one takes 16. And Judge takes 33 points of damage. Nice. Judge, you feel like your hammer is electrified. Come back to that, I'm sure, at some stage down the line. Is that the end of your turn, Elirr?
I will move over here.
Cool.
Oh, wait. What's the range here? Sorry, I need to... Nope. We'll move one step more to the right. There, right.
Cool. All right. And at the end of your turn, Corvin steps forward. He moves down to here. And Corvin will... All my sheets are closing because I think Roll20 had a glitch or something, so all my sheets closed.
It did. I had to refresh mine for the recording.
As he stands here, he will use his arcane burst attacks on the vampire spawn behind you, Judge. The first one hits, second one misses, the third one hits. As he does, 20, 40 points of damage in a single turn to this creature. And that's the end of his turn as we come to Zelentrus.
Okay, Lord Paddington Max,
Yes.
I'm addressing you with much respect right now because, as you know,
You need to move my
I'm a
way.
dick. I do, but, and this is where I'm going to be an asshole, the rules for command do not state that I can't take my action and bonus action before I move. They are specific about how actions and bonus actions work for the other commands. They are not specific when it comes to approach.
I'm going to say you have to do the command first.
Okay.
Because it says the target moves towards you by the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it's within 5 feet of you.
That's fine. I was only asking
Ending
because other
its
things
turn
mention...
if it moves within 5 feet of you.
That's
The
why
shortest
I'm saying,
and most direct route, technically,
But
is not pulling out a
I'm
weapon.
I've already got my weapon in my hand. I'm not moving away. That's what I'm saying. I'm just taking my action and bonus action. Like I'm not even going to Misty Step away.
I'm not going to allow
Can he
it.
walk and shoot
Be
at
a
the same
jerk,
time?
DM. Be a jerk,
I'm not going to
DM.
allow it.
Can I walk?
You
Damn.
have
at
to
the
do the
same
command.
time?
You failed the wisdom save. What is it you're
Damn.
trying
Can
to
I
do?
walk and shoot at the same? Can I walk and shoot at the same
At
time?
disadvantage. I'll allow it at disadvantage. I'll allow you to do it at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Because therefore you're getting an attack, but you are moving,
Yeah.
so therefore I think it makes sense.
That's fair. That's fair. I have to try my luck.
Yeah, and you technically got an action out of it, so...
Nice of me.
Can I also get my bonus action on Vestige whilst I'm moving?
No.
No, Tanner, it's rules as written. There's
No.
nothing stopping this.
I don't
This is
think so.
adding rules to it. So I
Tanner
don't
just
want
doesn't
round
want
space.
it. Tanner,
I don't think so. I
Tanner's
think
on the
I think normally I
No,
would say you have
that's
to
fair.
move directly.
That's fair as DM's call. I'm just saying rules as written. That's not the
I'll
case.
allow you to
but
take a
that's
shot
totally
as you're
fine.
moving. Because otherwise there's no point in the command, so...
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It is a level 1 spell, but that's fair. That's a 28 to hit. I
Yep,
rolled
definitely
28.
hits.
Ooh.
Double 28. Is that... Not on that.
Radiant. No,
Okay.
my
Radiant
nat 20
damage
is a
to...
31. This is Maxwell.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm shooting where I'm walking.
Yep.
That's an 11, and
Very
then
nice.
I took an attack action, so I extra attack. It flat roll this time because it's advantage with Vex.
Okay, my roll 20's just crashed, but I'm here.
27 to hit.
27 to hit hits.
Damn.
For 9 points, so 20 points total of radiant damage.
Nice. And you are 5 feet within his range.
Yep. And I will move to here and enter.
Cool. And at the end of your turn, he will use his legendary action to take his attack. So that is, I believe, let me just make sure I get it right. Yeah. So at the end of his turn, he will use Deathless Strike, which loses half his movement speed and makes 1 Grave Strike attack. He will make a Grave Strike attack against you for 13 to hit.
That misses.
Very nice. As he misses. And that is
Because
the
my
end
AC is
of his
currently
turn.
19. Is Shield of Faith concentration, or is it?
It's
question.
concentration from me, but
Okay, 'cause you
Smite
did
doesn't.
take damage.
Smite doesn't.
Did you take did you Constitution save
Oh no, I can do that.
for concentration?
Yeah, it's not going to
That's a
succeed either
19.
way.
Well, it's actually technically that's a 20. That's a 20 on my save. So I get a +2 for
But
Aura of
you
Protection.
took 33 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if your concentration's still up, it's still up. On the end of your turn, Zell, Erendor moves closer. He will go to here. And now that he's behind you, Erendor will...
No.
He will attack you with his rapier. With 26 to hit.
Hits.
As you take, from this, you take 1d8 plus 5 and an additional 2d6 psychic damage. So that's 11 points of damage.
I would like. I would like to prevent some of that damage with my Mystic Ward,
Is that reaction?
my Arcane Ward thing.
Is it reaction?
So, oh god.
How does this work?
The Project Ward.
Projected
Feet.
ward.
When
You can take a
that you
reaction.
can see within 30 feet.
If
I
it's
can use my reaction.
Okay. How much does it apply?
18 temporary damage that I absorb.
18.
Yes.
Very nice, because he has a second attack with a 12 to hit,
Misses.
which misses. And
But on that first attack, I'll just add a little. Do you mind if I add a little bit of flavor?
Sure.
A little bit of green flame starts to come from Zell's hand as he looks over at Ashira and locks eyes with her for a second, grimaces slightly, and doesn't use Hellish Rebuke.
very nice. Very nice. As Arendor has a bonus action, you see feathers fall, and he turns invisible.
Before he goes, does he look like he's under some sort of...
His eyes are glowing
Controls-
purple. You
His eyes are
can't
glowing
see his
purple.
eyeballs, and he disappears, going invisible and teleporting 30 feet. And I need to roll
In-
a d4, a d6, sorry.
The mental link with Ashira, I'll tell her that. I'll say his eyes glow purple. I don't think he's in control.
As he does not gain that back, but he used a crow step, which is a bonus action to teleport between shadows 30 feet. You notice that there are black feathers that fall in his wake. And that's the end of his turn, as we come to Friprak Jinglethorn. Jinglethorn will rush forward to here, seeing all of you there. Jinglethorn will, on this turn, he will cast Cold Monster, the 5th level spell, on Maxwell. So Maxwell needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save, which he succeeds. Jinglethorn will tap into the power of the gemstone, which means he automatically fails. As the Starlight Stone glows in his hand, you see the shadows around him as he casts this towards to try and trap Maxwell, and it burns through one of his legendary resistances as he succeeds on that as well. And that's the end of his turn. So he's burnt 2 of those legendary resistances now. And at the end of that turn, judge your steed. Oh no, that's not in there. We go to the Redfoot Loyalists. The first one. Yeah.
Takes damage.
The one closest to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other one is also within 30 feet. I think so.
You tell me. Yeah, looks like it. How much does he take? 3? You take the same amount.
3 or 4. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
3, because you've done the roll already.
Yes.
Do 3. The first one closest will leave. Let me just double check. He can do that. Yeah, he will use the disengage as the Deathless Agility allows him to do as a bonus action. He will move to Ashira. Ashira, he will make a claw attack on you.
Again.
With 13 to hit.
Misses.
And an 18 to hit.
My god, yeah.
As you take 7 points of slashing damage, and he then
You only take 3, and I'll take the 4.
Yeah.
Then he goes to bite. So can I have you please roll a con save for me?
17.
You succeed. So on a failure, you only take 5. No, sorry. Yeah, you succeed. So you don't take damage, I believe.
Nothing happens?
Yeah, it's a saving throw. You succeeded. He misses the bite. Okay.
Am I still grappled?
You are still grappled because the grapple is the clawing attack. The other one will move towards Corvin and will bite Corvin. So he will claw. 21 hits. 12 doesn't. He does 6 points of damage and then goes to bite. Corvin takes a total of how much? 6 points of damage plus the bite. He needs to make a con save. Let me open a sheet quickly. Corvin with a con save. Fails, so he takes 5 and 9. So he takes a total of 5 hit points away from his current, and he loses a max hit point of 9 points as well. So his total drops by 9. Cool, and that's the end of his turn. With that, I think, yeah, that will be the end of his turn. As we then come to the bandits, they will continue to move down 30 feet, 30 feet. They can see you, Judge, so they're going to attack you. That's what they would do. They get their light crossbows out, both of them. The first one with a 5 and the second one with an 18 to hit. Both miss, because Judge is not here. Can't hit what they can't see. And we come to Diego.
Diego, seeing Judge taking a couple of hits there. It's awkward because he's not here, but he will jump down to here, avoiding Maxwell. Put his hands on Judge's chest. Yeah, he's also invisible, but just also so that when I want to move. And he'll put his hand onto Judge, who probably is like, what the fuck? As he casts Cure Wounds. There we go. Oh. Second level.
Okay.
For 24 points of healing for Judge.
Very nice.
And then he makes eye contact with Zell, and he just goes, "What are you doing? Get the hell out of there! Go!" Gives him bardic inspiration, and Misty steps boop, back to kind of where he was.
Very nice. Okay. Cool. He's now invisible, and I think
back to invisibility. Yeah.
I think that's where I'm going to say we take a short 5-minute break. Grab a drink, run to the bathroom, etc. And we will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, at the end of Diego's turn, Mirabelle, come to you.
I think another fireball would be very nice right now. If I aim it right on top of Maxwell, I can hit everyone, basically, including the guy with Ashira. Oh yeah, you're aiming it down. Yeah, it shouldn't matter, right? Does that hit the guy with Ashira?
It doesn't hit the guy with Ashira. Because they're not quite half.
So I choose to hit only the bad guys. I don't even know where Arendor is. I choose not to hit him. But yeah, I'll hit everyone else, obviously.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, as you use you invoke that ring that has the heart of Ignatia, the volcano, the Titan ring. Do you want to go for it? It's a dex save, correct?
Yes. DC 18.
DC 18. Wow. As Maxwell fails, he will burn a legendary resistance to succeed. He has, he's got one more of those at least. Yeah, he burns that to succeed. The other one, let me have a look. You got 2, so you got 1 vampire spawn, and he fails. As does, I imagine, this guy. Let's see. 16. Yep, he fails. So 15 and a 16, they both fail. Yep.
Okay, so that will do. I can't click the damage button again. This is just brilliant.
Having a little
86.
86,
hang on, I'll just do it manually.
Yeah, this is what, the 3rd fireball they've taken?
Okay, because of my elemental hub thingy, all the 1s will turn into 2s, but so that's 29.
29 hit points as the one with Corvin passes away. The one next to Judge dies as well, and the one Maxwell takes half of 29, which rounds down to 14. 14 points of damage. Yeah, wow, good turn, as you do a considerable amount of damage.
But I'm not done yet. As a bonus action, My mark starts flaring up again, and I want to use Sovereign Surge. So I will roll myself a d6, and something random will happen.
Okay.
Hang on. Before I do so, I want to move a little bit closer. Probably around here.
Okay. Sovereign
I shall
Surge.
now roll a... It's a 3!
A 3!
Oh shit.
What does a 3 do? Tell us your
Another
Sovereign Surge.
fireball!
Oh, okay. Wow, but this one doesn't have control.
Around me, I take half damage. Enemies have disadvantage on their saves. But yeah,
Oh.
So it's
around me.
from
I
you.
shouldn't have moved. I'm very sorry.
Okay, so that hits. If we look at you, and I will put a linger on the circle,
God.
erupts from
I'm
you.
so sorry.
So that
I
hits.
was hoping for something
It
good.
does not hit Sylas. It hits Elirr and Diego and Judge
I cannot see the circle.
Corvin and
Yeah, I can't see it.
and Zell.
And
And
It
Ashira?
should be broadcasted to others. Apparently, it basically will
can't.
hit
Oh, I'll-
everybody but Sylas.
I
You might need to
Hey.
do a refresh.
Me.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if there's a
can do.
glitch on your end, but
I
if,
can do.
none of us can see it, I
Is
don't
it
know. If
20
that's the...
feet from Mirabelle?
20 feet from
I'm
Mirabelle.
so sorry, guys. I will.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm not in it. Right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
more than half.
Ashira barely saves, yeah.
Ashira and Sylas
Oh,
both
I'm
save.
so sorry.
Okay.
As Ashira and Sylas
What's a
both
deck
save.
save?
It is a
yeah,
dex save, but
DC
Ashira doesn't need it. We need it from
No, I
Diego,
can't
roll for
Elirr,
Diego.
Judge, and Zell. And Zell is
17.
halfway in.
What's your DC?
Zell gets a +2 to his roll. Anyone within 10 feet of me gets a +2.
The dex save,
That's an
and it's an
ally.
18, right?
No.
Same dex?
17, right?
What do my Steve
Depends on
Oh, I
Mirabelle's
see.
spellcasting, I believe. Let me have a look.
You have a higher spellcasting than me.
Alright, my Steve gets a +2.
Let me have a
He
look.
fails.
18.
My Steve fails. Okay.
It's a 17, I believe.
And then
And I hope for
will-
very
It
well.
is,
Yeah,
Yeah.
17.
DC
So
17.
Elirr
Zell-
For me
succeeds,
to beat it.
Zell succeeds, Diego
You have a 20,
succeeds.
Zell.
Cool.
And I roll a
and
15. I
fails.
fail.
So Judge and Judge's Steed take the full brunt of the damage. The rest of you take
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
Can I please have the damage roll?
Not my Steve, please.
That's 27.
13.
My Steve!
And I will tell you now that
13.
And also, Maxwell obviously has disadvantage.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
yes, of
Alright.
course, he does have
Yikes.
disadvantage, so he will do a dex save at disadvantage. It is a 16, which he will burn his last resistance to succeed.
Well, go ahead, guys.
My Steed's dead.
So he takes how much? Your seed is dead as it pops
Yeah,
out of existence.
27.
No!
I'm so sorry.
And Maxwell takes half of 26, which is 16 points of damage. Sorry, 13 points of damage.
Half of
As
27, if that makes a difference.
yeah, it won't. It'll round down to 13 either way. So 13 points of damage. Is that the end of your turn, Mirabelle?
Yeah, I'll be ashamed as fuck and burn.
Okay, perfect. As we then come to Maxwell. Haha, hello, Zell.
2
Maxwell.
points of radiant damage. Pew pew.
Maxwell will.
Do we need a Constitution saving throw to make sure Shield of Faith is still up?
Oh, I do. Yeah, because I took a mean fireball. Whee, 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 whee. 12 plus 2, 14? 14?
Should be fine.
I'm fine.
You guys tell me.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's above
14 good?
10, right?
Of
To
10.
keep concentration.
I don't
Okay.
think, don't think you took
Damage is
enough
4,
damage
I
for it
think,
to.
right?
Yeah. All right, 14. Is it still up? My
Half
Shield
of
of Faith
damage?
is still up.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
As what was the question earlier?
The con save for concentration. What's the DC of it?
Should be 10 plus half damage, right? Or 10 should be your con save. Let me just
10
look
or
at this.
half damage? If it's more than
No,
10,
no,
I'm
no.
not
Let
sure.
me have a look. I think you succeeded. I'm just gonna rule it.
Yeah, I
'cause-
succeeded, but I'm not sure about the judge.
Yeah, Maxwell's gonna attack you, Zell, because you're standing next to him.
Go for it.
26 with the Grave Strike.
Hits.
As you take 8 plus 7 points of necrotic damage, and I will mention
Cool.
that you are now
halve the
grappled.
necrotic. I halve that necrotic.
Okay, you are now grappled. He will attack you again with a 22 to hit.
Hits.
As you take another 10 bludgeoning plus another 7 necrotic, so rounds down to 3.
Cool.
So that's 6 points of necrotic so far, and then he will bite you because you are now grappled.
I'm in reaction to that grave strike. I'm gonna go impalpable. And halve the damage.
Okay.
From the
using your
bludgeoning as well.
cloak. Yeah, using the cloak, you can go semi-impermeable.
So I didn't do it fast enough, so I still take the 8. So I'm just calculate everything. Is that rounded down? Yeah, the half.
The
damage.
half damage rounds down to 3, so it's 6 points of necrotic so far. Plus, if you're taking the 8, that puts you on 14, and then half
plus
for the
5.
bludgeoning is 5, so that's 13. And then he will bite you. So I need a con save, DC 17, please. As he is holding you.
That's a 19.
Okay, as you succeed, he
Plus
misses
2, so you
the
got
bite.
21.
He misses the bite. Yeah, nice, as that would have probably done a lot of damage to you.
Nice. So that
will be the end of his turn.
Did those grave strikes? Do they take off my
No.
my?
Nope.
No. Okay. So
It's
cool.
just a reflavored claw, basically, with the vampire sheet. As we then come to Sylas.
Yes. First of all, Sylas will use his guiding bolt on Maxwell.
Okay.
Without using the spell slot, which is a 27.
Definitely hits.
I was about to click the damage, but you can do it. Come on, roll 20.
His turn. You notice
Come on,
that
roll 20.
he looks like he regains part of his form as well, I would say, as he had that turn. Actually, no. His radiant damage. He took radiant damage. You're all good.
Just let me...
As the guiding
That-
bolt hits.
14.
14
Radiant
points of
damage.
damage. Very nice. Yep.
So any
And
next attack will have advantage.
You
on him.
guys now have advantage on the next attack against him.
I will use my Starry Form bonus attack on the one in front of
Very nice. Yep.
Ashira. Where did I have it again? It was all those spells. Catch a form there. Oh, that's a fumble. That one.
Unfortunately misses. Yeah.
And I will position myself a little bit to there, and I will move my crows to next to Judge.
Okay.
Which I will make sure Maxwell and the vampire spawn will have to do a DC check. Dex save.
Okay. So they need the spawn and Maxwell, correct?
Yeah.
Dex save. Maxwell fails with a 15. Very nice. And the other spawn, you said, which one?
The one in front of Ashira.
Ah, okay. And you're moving it to
Next to the other side of Judge.
perfect. As he will with the dex save, an 11, he also fails. Meaning
11,
they take
So they will take 16 slashing damage.
technically, yeah, it's not a save, it's just a hit. So 16 slashing damage, and that's the two of them. Very nice. Okay. Yep.
And that would be about it.
Very
My
nice.
turn.
Good turn. And at the end of your turn, we come to Elariel. Elariel will step forward to here. And while she's here, she will attack. With an arcane burst. Surprise, surprise. She will arcane burst Maxwell. Because you guys are going to need that, I think. She hits She crits
Ooh.
and she misses. So the damage, first of all, with the first hit is 23, and then the crit damage, she does an additional 30, so that's 53 points of damage into Maxwell in this turn, which is humongous damage. As you see, he is bloodied. And as he's bloodied, you guys hear a crow fall through, almost like it's echoing from sort of behind you, Sylas. You hear like a crow sound in the distance. Yeah, that's the end of her turn, as it just sort of echoes across the forest.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay, well, as I hear that, in my head, whilst I'm trying not to get bit by this vampire, I just go to Zell with my mental link. Initially, I go, I'm sorry. I wish we had more time.
Zal will just reply, "We will, eventually."
And then she'll say to Glacia, I'm ready. Set him free.
Okay. Ashira, you feel a burning run through your body. Almost like a pain in your chest that emanates down your arms. It goes the whole way through your fingertips. Everything about you feels on fire in this moment. Your skin begins to burn. Around you, you hear crow-like sounds, almost like they're circling your head. You hear what sounds like almost like footsteps in your mind. And then you hear something like it's being taken, like it's slipped away from you. And in that moment, the faces of your friends, all of those around you, flashes before your eyes. All the moments you've had. You see Erendor appears. You see the dream from the other night with him surrounded by these thorns, being ripped away and burned into this violent violet flame. Glacia's smile behind you. You see all your friends before you. You see Judge. You see Diego hanging out with your family, with Arya. You see Mirabelle standing next to you, having a conversation by the fire, talking about palm readings. You see Elirr talking to you, making conversation over some drinks. You see all these fantastic moments of Sylas looking at you as you're, lying in one bed and he's trying to keep himself covered, not looking at you. You see moments flashing for all these amazing times across the journey together. And in the room around you, with Elirr, Diego, Sylas, Mirabelle, and Judge, there's an empty bed. As you forget completely about Zelentrus. All memories that involve him, his name, his face, his likeness, escapes your mind. You feel it being pulled. As you look around you, you see your friends fighting, and you see this pale, cracked skin Aasimar fighting with you that you don't recognize. Zelentrus, in this moment, you feel Azulara pushing at the back of your mind. You feel her crying. You feel the purple Aasimar blood that runs through you. The cracks in your skin, the light glow and emanate. Right.
Zal just says, "Thank you for trying, Azu."
And as you're back in combat, Ashira, you do not remember Zelentrus. You do not know Zelentrus. You do not remember any conversation. You know everyone else here, but as far as you're concerned, he was at no point involved in any part of your journey. And combat continues.
Okay. I think with that, because she's now forgotten about him, she's just like, that was weird. Well, and I think she would just say out loud, if you'll let me say this out loud, because I'm talking
Of course.
a lot, I feel like. Out loud, she'll say, Erendor, give me the stone! She doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't know where he is, but you know he's around.
I know he's somewhere. And then I would like to try and get loose from this guy, if I can, please.
Yep, acrobatics check, please.
My sheet does not want to work. Let me see if it will open. If not, I'll...
Sylas,
Nope.
you hear behind you a thud on the ground. Like right here.
Fudge.
What is the DC?
DC
For the
is
save?
13.
Oh! Okay, I save. I was gonna say I'll use my side bolstered knack, but I don't need it.
Yeah, no, acrobatics 13 check is enough to break out of the grapple. You are now free.
Okay, nice.
He's bloodied in front of you.
Yeah.
Bangs exposed.
I will use my sorry, I'm trying to think of this. My bonus action to activate my tattoo.
Okay.
So the psychic tendrils
Eldritch
starts
tattoo.
sprouting out of Ashira. Tattoo starts glowing. And for her action, she's going to... Well, no, sorry. Then she's going to pick her hourglass up.
Okay.
As she turns it and gives herself another action for this turn.
Very nice. Yeah.
I will then attack this guy in front of me with my psychic blade for an 18.
Hits.
That hits. Which, gosh, I don't know why things are not working. Sorry, guys. Are the crows technically an ally for me? The birds?
Yes, technically.
They are, and they are spectral.
Okay. If the damage would just please, it doesn't want to roll the damage. I'm sorry. Oh. 24 points of damage to him.
Yep. As he clatters to the ground in front of you. As the psychic blade pierces his heart. And he falls to the ground.
I then move over here. And as part of my action, I will do... Oh, fuck, that's Diego's sheet. I will use my offhand attack at advantage. Oh, no. No, not at advantage. For 13.
Misses.
Which misses, but it's fine because I'm mobile, so I get to move away from him without him being able to take an opportunity attack. And I think whilst I'm this close, I just make eye contact with Zel, and I was just like really weirded out. Where did this person suddenly come from? But I step back to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Very nice, yeah. Alrighty. And at the end of your turn, Lady Winzira. She will move forward. 15, 20, 25. She will move to Elariel over here. 30 feet. And she will, of course, she will use her claw attack, which is a crit. So she does 13 points of slashing damage.
Silvery Bards.
On the crit
Diego
against
Silvery Bards
Lariel?
that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so she'd roll again, so that's a 12, which misses. And then she'd attack again with the 12, which misses. Okay, yeah, she misses her 2 attacks.
Sorry.
As,
I've been instructed.
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, honestly, kind of based. Yeah, she does that. That happens. Cool.
Who do you give the advantage to?
Ooh, judge. Next one in row, or next one in turn.
Don't worry, Jen. I got you. I'll remind you.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a lot going on, okay?
Can you see that on the initiative tracker? Can you guys see that creature?
No? What creature are you talking about? You can't just say a creature and not do more into that.
Hey man, I just wanted to double check you couldn't see the initiative.
What creature you just bought?
All right, cool. Yeah. As from the shadows,
It's not real.
next to Lady Winzira, behind Lady Winzira, coming from the shadows. After the call is, let me move this one to here, is a familiar looking creature. A crow-marked assassin.
No.
Who moves
No.
to here. And they will attack you, Judge, with a shadow spear. So that's a +8 to attack. So that's a 15 to hit.
Yeah. Misses. It's like swat away on my shield.
We can't see his rolls, by the way.
Let me make it public so you can see this crit I'm about to throw up.
No, you're not.
As a 20 to hit.
Misses. I also swatted away again with my shield. 20
Okay. Very nice. Yeah. As it will then cast Vampiric Touch on you.
Yeah.
Which is a nat 20. There is no reaction.
Nope.
Because it has been used. As you take a critical 16 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to regain any hit points because it is fully healed. It is only just entered combat.
Does that also reduce his health again with
No.
stuff?
Only the yeah, actually.
No.
Actually.
What?
That's a touch. It's no bite.
Yeah, it's not the vampiric bite.
It does not remove. No, it doesn't affect maximum hit points.
Yeah.
It's only the bites.
Hey, Elirr, stop trying to get me killed, bro.
On the end of that turn, yeah, on the end of that turn, Judge, we come to you. I will tell you, Judge, your hammer feels.
They do that.
Yes.
And I thank you for bringing this guy in because they're also in 10 feet of my crows. I force Winzira and the new guy to make a dex save.
Nice. Cool. Winzira with a dex save. 14.
Misses.
And the crow-marked assassin with a dex save of 16.
Beats it.
Very nice. So she takes...
Winzira takes 22 slashing damage.
Woo! Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. And now we're on Judge's turn. Judge, your hammer was electrified between turns.
Yeah. I like to think the sparks are somewhat around his body as well. And I think, oh man, I'm gonna use my bonus action to regain a level spell, level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn to Maxwell, and I'm gonna slam my hammer into him.
Perfect.
With added advantage.
Very nice. With an additional 1d8 on the roll.
Okay, that's fine. And I will use a level 2 smite.
Very nice.
I got back. And we will. So I'll roll that. That'll work. Uh-oh.
You have advantage on the attack because it's the first attack made against Maxwell?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
26 to hit.
It's not rolling the damage. Here. We'll just do some fun stuff. It is a... Oh, there it is. You said it's an extra d8, so it's 2, 3,
you want to do an extra
4, so 5d8. 5d8. I gotta roll with this.
Okay, yeah.
That is 33 points of damage on the first strike.
To Maxwell,
And and then I'll do my second strike with the hammer again.
Yep.
A 25.
Hits.
And I'll put a level 1 Divine Smite into that.
Okay.
Which will be another 3d8 on top of it when the damage rolls. I'll roll the 3d8 now. So that's 16 plus. There it is, 14. So that's another 30 points of damage onto
Very
Maxwell.
nice. Yeah, he's looking very bloodied, guys.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Do I have any way to heal myself? No, I do not. As I will just stand there and look pretty.
Cool. He's still standing, but he's looking rough. As we come to the bandit captain who is dead, Elirr, we come to you.
Uh-huh. I'll go over here. Stand behind Diego, I can't see, right? Or is after Silvery Bards
Diego
becomes visible?
Diego can be seen. He's no longer invisible.
Oh, okay. Cool. And I will call lightning on that spot.
Okay.
So that it hits Maxwell only.
Yep.
So do another 4d10.
This spot here. Okay. 4d10.
24.
Is it a save? Or is it just you do
No.
damage?
Well, actually, now I have to check. No,
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it
it's
has
gotta
to
be a
be
dex save.
again every time I. Yeah, it has to. It has to be a save again. It's just I don't have to cast the spell. It's
He's
like
gonna lose. He's gonna
concentration,
use
so-
his last. Oh no, he doesn't have any more. He's out of them. He fails.
You sure you?
Yeah, he's lost it. So you do how much damage? 24 points of damage?
24.
Okay. Yeah, he's still standing.
Lovely. And I spend a bonus action to use one of my level 2 spell slots, expend them, and regain 4 temporary hit points on my arcane ward.
Very nice. Yep.
And that's the end of my spin.
Very
Oh,
nice.
that's my
As
action.
we come to Corvin, who
Oh, that's
sees the
all
new
right.
threat, having seen this creature before, he's going to attack the Crow-marked assassin. He knows what they're capable of, so he is going to cast Arcane Burst. So a 19 hits, a 17 hits, and a 22 hits. So he hits all 3 times, doing a total of 20, 34, 40, 46? Yeah, thank you. 46 points of damage to this creature, which looks half crow. At the end of that turn, we come to Zelentrus.
Oh, this is going to be a turn. This is going to be a bit of a start to the turn. Okay, first of all, bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
As I'm going to get my ass out of his grip and move myself over next to Ashira. Where Zell's going to turn and ask, "Hey, are you okay?"
Yeah. Are you okay?
So that was the cost. Right, gloves fucking off then. I'm going to take 2 shots into Maxwell.
Yep. Go for it.
First one's a 23 to hit. Radiant.
Hits.
For 8 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. As it does so. You shoot it and you see it turns to mist as it falls to 0 hit points. Maxwell's form becomes mist and blends with the fog.
Okay, in that case, with that, because it was a 24 on that first roll, ignoring the advantage, am I good to use that on the Crow-marked assassin instead?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. That's then for 12 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. 12 points of radiant damage. Hold on, I just need to double check this. While it has 0 hit points in mist form, it can't return to its vampire form, and it must reach its resting place within 2 hours or be destroyed. So it returns to its vampire form. It has the paralyzed condition. Okay, yeah. Actually, sorry, I need to just double check something. I need to. Sorry, this. I don't mean to be a pain, but I think you may have done something which prevents him from leaving.
There was a thing earlier with Moonbeam or whatever it was
So,
that Ashira cast.
Only when he's within
Moon-
it.
Moonbeam,
right.
I believe. I'll throw the spell in again, but I'm 90% sure that he can shapeshift whilst in the area of Moonbeam.
Okay.
Where is it?
It's
But
currently
if there's
up
anything
top.
else, then I don't know.
I'm trying to see if there's any reason why he wouldn't be able to escape here.
Well, he would move on his turn, right? Like
We still have a turn to stop him, though, right? He still hasn't moved. He's just turned into a
Drops to
mist
0
form.
hit
His-
points, reduces it to shapeshift to become mist. Cannot use shapeshift if it is destroyed. While it has 0 hit points in mist form, it cannot return to its vampire form and it must reach its resting place within 2 hours or be destroyed once it's in its resting place. Okay. He regains hit points. Alright, yes, you basically knocked him out. He dissipates into mist form. Sorry.
Can we
Please
see the
continue.
mist?
You can see it becomes part of the fog. I will say that it is distinguishable from the mist that you were standing in. So yes, you can see it. It is where he is. As this is all happening simultaneously. Sorry,
So
Zelentrus.
that's my That's fine. That's my bonus action. And I think, yeah, Zell would take a step forward to be between Ashira and the Chromarch Assassin.
Okay, very nice. At the end of your turn, poofing back behind you, Sylas, into reality, you see Erendor. His face looks shocked. The purple flames are no longer at his eyes. You just see him standing there. And he looks up at you, then past to the mist where Maxwell was. I need to check a ruling very quickly. Okay. Technically, this is exactly what he would do, and it's going to help all of you. He will cast Fairy Fire, which the mist will automatically fail, I believe, because it's on 0 hit points. Any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it. He will cast it on the mist form, which can be done. So you now have advantage on hitting Maxwell, who is technically in mist form. So just pretend he's mist form. He cannot act. He's going to run back to his grave. That is a pile of mist right there. You can see it. You can hit it. You have advantage on it. He needs to make a dex save. But I'm pretty sure because he's technically... Yeah, I'm going to roll that it automatically hits. So you guys can see it now as the spell is cast. And that is the end of his turn. So anybody who attacks that mist will be able to do so at advantage. Okay, and that's the end of his turn. As he will cast a... You know what? No. He'll cast a Bardic Inspiration on you, Sylas, giving you a 1d8. Let's get him. As we come to Fribrak, who casts Hold Person on... No. Sorry, guys. He will cast... He can't do that, so he will cast... You're gonna hate this, guys, but he will cast Daylight. Yeah. He would cast Daylight on Maxwell. For the duration, sunlight spreads from a point and fills a 60-foot radius square. There is blinding light. He has had this. He's been waiting for a moment to use it. That makes sense. 60 feet, so that is... basically the entire battlefield is covered in light. As it is daylight, you can see its bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. Everything can be seen. He cannot get away And also now I believe he takes damage. Because it is technically sensitivity. Sunlight, he takes 20 radiant damage on the start of its turn. While in sunlight, has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay. So he will also fail ability checks. Perfect. And that's the end of his turn. As we come to the Loyalists, is there any other vampires remaining? Oh! Yeah, there's Winzira. Cool. But
And the monster thing.
the bandits will move closer.
Oh.
They will come to basically you, Judge, and they will attack you.
Okay.
You're the ones they can see.
Yeah, bring it.
They will attack you with their scimitars. So the first one's an 11 and the 6.
Yeah, swat him away.
Very nice. As we come to Diego.
Okay.
So weak.
I have consulted with the real Diego in this scenario, and my moonbeam is currently too far away, but that doesn't mean I can't recast it, and I can see exactly where he is.
Yes.
I cast moonbeam right on top of him and the bandit that's standing next to him, but not on Judge.
Okay.
If I mean, I don't know what happens now, because if he can't shapeshift, he dies, is what the thing just told me, and he can't be in this form in moonbeam.
I need to look at the ruling. So this is a very tough one. In D&D 5e, using the Moonbeam spell on a vampire in mist form creates a brutal rules is written combo that permanently kills the creature.
And I consulted, and he said,
We don't
him.
like Maxwell.
Actually,
So,
Diego cast this. Yeah.
How are you gonna do this?
He holds his hand on where his chest is, where he has that glowing tattoo thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he takes a look, and he takes a deep breath, and he says, "May Luna guide me." And the moonbeam just comes clattering down from the sky, exactly onto where this fairy fire is dancing around in this other bandit. And this bright light just emanates.
Yeah. As Diego hears the voice of Luna. Go, my champion. And the moonbeam fires down like a ray of light breaking through the daylight around, straight into the mist. The body reappears and falls flat. Then in the daylight, cinders up and disperses into ash. Think of the snap from Thanos. He's doing that. He's turning into different pieces, floating into the abyss. And with that, Winzira falls to her knees. Is that the end of Diego's turn?
No, the bandit needs to still make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bandit, bandit saving throw, Constitution 19. Damn.
Okay, he takes 4 points of radiant.
Yep.
And Diego has this really cool thing that when he casts Moonbeam, every time he hits someone with it, he can give 2d4 healing. So he can do that twice now. So he'll do 1 to Judge and 1 to Zell. So you guys roll your healing. I'm gonna let people move on with their turn.
How much is it?
2d4.
2d4, very nice. As you guys
For
regain
each
2d4.
person. And then I think I can't remember if Judge used his bardic inspiration. Actually, no. He'll walk over to Mirabelle, squeeze her hand where she does this fire stuff from.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, try not to hit me, okay? And he bumps out as he gives her a bardic inspiration.
Very nice. As you disappear 30 foot, where?
It doesn't have to be 30 foot, right?
No, but where does he
So
go?
he's just-
Invisible.
I'll stay over here now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he bamps out of existence. And
Yeah.
is that the end of his turn?
That's the end of his turn.
Very nice. As we come to Mirabelle.
I'm obviously shaken badly by how poorly that mark went, and I'm still like, oh, but I don't have any control over this. I don't like it. And because I biggest concern is not here anymore, I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality.
Very nice.
And as an action, so that it creates an aura 30 feet around me, and I choose who to heal every turn. I will choose Judge, obviously.
Choice.
So let me throw it out for you. So yeah, 2d6 hit points to Judge. I will throw that up right now, like for some reason. So that's 8 points of healing to Judge. What I will also do as a bonus action, I'm going to spend 5 sorcery points to buy back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
And because I'm spending sorcery points, that obviously triggers my Spellfire Burst. It gives me, and I'm going to choose Bolstering Flames, and that gives Judge another temporary 1d4 plus 4. So
Very nice.
that's another 6, but that's temporary to Judge.
Very nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Very, very nice. As we then come to Sylas.
Yes. I'm gonna make this short. First, I'm gonna use my Starry Form attack on the Shadow Assassin.
Yep.
So that's this one. It's a 14.
Very nice. Yeah, 14 misses.
Watch.
Sorry, I was just getting the sheet up. Very nice. Okay. It misses.
That's a fumble. Then I will use one of the guiding bolts on the Shadow Assassin.
Okay.
With a nat 1.
Sylas with all the nat ones today. No. Unfortunately,
and
misses.
then I'll use the crows to attack him so as to.
They can hit.
No, I already did that. I have 1 per turn, and I already did that.
Okay.
So this is a very, very bad move from Sylas.
All right.
And I'll just reposition myself here, I guess. I'll thank Arendelle
you do have a bardic.
Yeah, but I don't think a 1d8 will, like a bardic inspiration will do like.
I'm just saying. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but just remember you do have it as a 1d8. Yeah. Perfect. At the end of your turn, we come to the crow-marked assassin who will attack Judge. Judge Shadow Spear, 15 to hit.
It misses.
And a 16 to hit.
It misses.
And it will use Vampiric Touch on you again with a 21 to hit.
Can I counter spell?
Misses.
The Vampiric Touch?
It misses. It misses.
What? It misses?
I have 23 AC,
his
buddy.
AC is crazy.
23.
But you could have, you definitely could have, and it would have been a good one. But yeah, that's the end of his turn as we come to Elirr, who Elirr will look down to Windzira, and she'll ready an attack to attack it. Does anyone say or do anything before she attacks?
Hold off! Don't kill her.
Do it.
I will say that she probably attacks once and misses, and you guys call her out, and then she looks. Oh, okay. As Windzira is down, it would have been an advantage actually. So let's see if she would have hit with the first one. She would have hit and done 16 points of damage.
Woman.
She would have done 16 points.
Range or
melee.
Melee.
There is both melee and ranged. As she takes 16 points of damage, she's still up, but she is on. Yeah, still looking. She's looking bloodied now. And with her second 2 attacks, because the first one was at advantage, that's why I rolled it. Second 2 attacks, she will attack the crow-marked assassin, which is closest, as she's seen what it can do. The first one's an 18, which hits, and the second one's a 14. The first one does 17 points of damage. It is still just about standing, and that's the end of her turn as we come to Ashira, who has a crazy man that she's never met standing next to him. next to her.
Yeah. She'll just sort of walk around him. Get to here, move through the space of the crows. So I can stand here.
Okay.
And I think she just sort of
Yeah,
gulps
you'll
as she's
let-
like, maybe for the first time, she's like, oh, this has been a little bit scary, this guy. But she'll just go towards and try and stab this psychic man, or this
the
this
assassin.
pro man with her psychic blade.
Very nice.
Oh, 14.
Misses.
Okay, well, I will use my offhand attack
Okay.
for an 11.
Oh my! Oh
Misses.
my!
Oh my god. Okay. And then Ash is
Dagger!
like, well, that could have gone better. But she's mobile, so she goes over here. And then we'll use her
No
bonus
opportunity
action.
attacks, right? Yeah.
No, because I did take an attack against him. I will take my bonus action so I can dash. And I think I'll actually just go over here, get some high ground. Stand on the stairs.
Sorry, no opportunity attacks because you did make an attack against him?
I
Even
don't have
if you
to hit,
don't
I just
hit?
have to make an
Okay,
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. At the end of your turn, then we come to Winzira, who stands back up on her feet. She looks around. Where am I? What's happened? What am I? And that's the end of her turn, as she's just contemplating what's happening to her. Judge, we come to
Can I
you.
ask you a question?
Yes.
DM? The crow looking weirdo.
He looks bloodied. Awfully
Yeah, no,
bloodied.
but is he like a fae? Is he like
You can't tell.
Is he I can't tell. Well, we're about to find out anyway. I'm going to slam him down with my hammer.
Okay.
Yeah. 14. I have a bardic, which is what, a D8?
Yep, if you have the bardic, it's a 1d8.
A 16.
Misses.
All right, we're getting in.
Actually, sorry. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it is 16. Yeah, you meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. I'm gonna pump a divine smite into this, level 1. See how much damage he takes. If the damage would ever roll, I'll roll the divine
Just for those of
smite
you at
roll.
home, this is a creature based off the Gloom Weaver. Just in case you're curious.
13 plus.
Yep.
If the damage will roll, I'll just roll it. 1d10. A 1. Wow. Actually, I have Savage Attacker. It's not something I've used very often. If I roll a damage on the die, I can roll the damage twice, or I can roll it again and take the higher number.
Sure.
So that's a 5.
Okay.
And then plus, what was it, 2d6? 2d6. And then plus 4, because that's the damage. So 13, plus 5, 18, plus 9, 27, plus 4, 31. So 31
nice.
damage.
Very, very nice. It cannot miss the escape because you killed it with one hit.
Also, if
hit
it's like
points.
a undead, celestial, anything like that, I get a plus another d8 to that. So if
It
it's
is
anything special.
dead. That's what it is.
Oh, is he dead?
It is dead. Yes.
Dang.
I will tell you
Yeah.
now, it was a humanoid.
Oh. And I'll just, can I, as I'm standing there, I'm just going to point to the two guys in front of me, say, like, give up or die.
They
See what
just
they
look
do.
at you and hold their blades readied.
Oh, so they're those type of people. Okay.
Cool. At the end of your turn, we come to Elirr.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ashira moved to an unfortunate space that I can't. hit,
Sorry.
anything now.
Yeah, she did for me.
Do it.
Well,
Do it, Elirr. Do it. Come on, I'm right there. Do it. Do it, Elirr.
Lightning.
I'm right there. I'm right there.
Bam.
Come on. Charge me up.
Um,
I'm like a battery. Charge me up.
You seriously want to get hit again?
Do it. Do it. Just do it. Smoke them. I ain't dead.
Yeah,
I
do
won't
it.
die.
Yeah, do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Cool. I will call lightning again, and we'll call, I guess, on this guy. What the fuck? Why is it not point?
Yep.
There we go.
Go for it.
So I figured out I actually can activate something on my sheet properly to do the damage, if that's gonna work. Yeah. That? Nope. Why is it dumb? Why can I even click on that if it's not doing anything?
Lighting outside
Okay.
1. Okay. Under such conditions, the spell's damage
We'll
increases
just
by
do the
1d10.
4d10 and that's it.
So the
I thought it
4d10,
would do the damage properly, but whatever, it doesn't
28,
do it.
1 succeeds. It's still enough to kill both. And Judge, do you succeed the rolls? The 19, you do succeed.
So you take half?
Am I in it?
Take half. No, it's
No,
just
no,
from this
it's
5
just
5
the
from
5
here.
foot square.
So Judge, you take half, which is 14 points of damage, lightning. However,
I guess I will use my reaction and actually take 9 of those with my arcane ward.
okay, okay, cool. Yeah, you take 9 points of damage, so that Judge only takes the 9.
The
points.
remaining 5?
Is it 5? 14, yes, so 5, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys have successfully taken out all of the enemies here. Unless anyone wants to kill Erendor or Winzira. Is combat over?
Not yet.
Jinglethorn,
I mean, not yet as in not want to kill them yet, but...
Jinglethorn drops the daylight, as Fairy Fire also is obviously no longer on Misty thing. On the Mist, rather. And that is where you guys end combat. Congratulations on beating an actual vampire and 6 vampire spawn. Well, or 4 vampire spawn and this Gloomweaver as well. This was a very big encounter. So thank you guys for that. That was really good. I enjoyed it.
Well done, Diego.
Getting to play as that. Diego took him out and he wasn't even here.
No.
Kind of clutch. Alrighty, as we come to the end of that, around you, you still feel the pulse coming from the grove beyond. Probably up either left or right of here. You can see the base of the tree up north ahead of you. A purple glow every now and then coming from it. Almost like a hum through the forest. Combat has ended. Jinglethorn moves over next to Elariel and bends down. Or probably doesn't need to bend down. Stands next to Winzira and looks to her. What do you guys do? Mirabelle, as you're
Yeah,
first to move.
I immediately. At first, before I do so, I kind of squeeze Diego's hand and say, and then, immediately go to Winzira. I reckon Junglethorn has already started to interrogate her or something.
Yeah, Jinglethorn.
And I just look up to her, and I hope she recognizes me.
She looks to you. Mirabelle? I did not know you were here, Mirabelle. As she has a light Spanish accent. Or somewhat Stonehaven accent. De La Rosa, it seemed to make sense. Mirabelle. What am I?
Vampire spawn, it seems. But what happened?
I remember Maxwell and Ollivander. These 2 lovely, noble boys. They watched me since I was very young, and ever since I went to the De La Rosa house, they introduced me to them. I'm very foggy on the memory, but I know you. Where am I? Where are we?
Far away from home.
Cold and hungry.
I'm pretty sure I have the bag of holding somewhere, and I'll rummage around, see if I can find any rations or whatever, something normal that you need.
Yeah, you start looking through your bag and pick out some rations, and Jinglethorn just looks to you and he goes, "You won't be able to consume those, unfortunately. Your condition is quite alarming, Miss Winzira, is it? I need to... I'm so thirsty and hungry. I'm a vampire? Like the stories? What is this nightmare, Mirabelle? And you have this moment where she sort of sits down on this collapsed pillar here, and the rain brushes against her. She's got these injuries on her that she doesn't know where they've come from. She's bleeding from places.
I still got my aura of vitality up. I don't know if maybe one tick can go towards her if it helps.
Yeah, you can definitely put some towards her. Yeah.
Yeah.
As yeah.
And I'm just like I'm speechless. I don't want to question you right now, but were you always supposed to marry Maxwell?
Oh, yes, it was Mother's mother, and she wanted me to do it. I always did as she said, and the last thing I remember was being inside, and Maxwell, he came to wake me, and he bit me. I remember he bit me. And oh, Mirabelle, I've done some horrendous things.
Do you remember? What did you do?
Mirabelle, I think I might have. You see that she's incredibly pale, paler than you remember. Her skin doesn't have any color to it. She's wearing what looks like blush, but it clashes on her skin and it's running from the rain. And she just looks completely drained of any vitality that you would have remembered. Her cheeks are sallowed. Her teeth are larger than you recall. They almost look like they're too big for her mouth. And you see that there's dried blood on her chin that she occasionally just feels and looks at, and there's like a widening of her eyes. I don't know what I've done. I think I killed people, Mirabelle. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I just put an arm around her. It's okay. I've killed people too since we last met. It's a bit different. But you're free now. And we can make this work. If you don't know what to do, go to Sylvantel. When all this is done, I will go with you. Go to Sylvantel. Go to Lady Silvery's house, and she will take care of you. Okay. Obviously, you travel by night.
Is it true the daylight is... Can I not see the sun anymore? As Jinglethorn just...
Miss Windsor, I believe you should try and rest this evening, and should all go ahead. Perhaps we can take you back when we head back to Stonehaven. There are some temple rooms nearby, though they're probably not lived in. I believe that one, as he points up here, the door is slightly ajar. Perhaps you could stay there for the evening. We will come back for you in the morning. Perhaps we should all stay the night. I think we've been through enough. As he looks around and sees all of you restless. As this is happening, Orvin steps closer. He moves in with the rest of you. Ashira, you see on the hill behind the bodies, his hands open, looking at both of them, his knees on the ground. Erendor. I'm free.
I think she'd start walking down the stairs here now. Around this pile of bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Can I even go through here? I don't know. Can I get to there?
You can definitely walk through or past. I'd say that the birds Sylas, do
Just
you,
loves-
you get rid of the birds? Yeah. Yeah, as
I'll
the
get rid
birds
of the
go,
birds, yeah.
and I'd say the bodies are probably here. You probably went a bit more direct, maybe, to him.
Yeah, I didn't know we had the bodies all nicely piled
Yes,
up already.
yes.
Four
No,
and
they
zero.
well, the half of them weren't there, right? But yes, as you get closer,
The
he
supply
looks,
of food were here for a while.
he looks up at you, and there's just a tear that runs down his face. Ash, so sorry. So sorry.
You need to explain what has happened. Because I have gone through hell and back to save you today.
It's you,
Where is my stone?
Starlight Stone. Ollivander took it to his mother. To the grove. We must stop them, Ashira. As he stands up weakly. How did you silence? And you see that he pulls from his side, like from his side, the side of his chest, he pulls out a stone. It's circular with points on it. 12 points. In the center, there's a glow. It's purple. How did you stop?
I will take that. She reaches out her hand.
Can't.
What do you mean I can't?
Ashira, I cannot give you this. It has caused so much pain. Whatever you've done has silenced the voices.
He should be sealed in there for now. That is my understanding. I had to pay a cost, but I don't know what it was yet.
Let me show you, as he places it in your hand. He then steps back.
Okay.
As you go to look at it, disappears and reappears on him.
Interesting.
This relic,
I have an item that can do that, but it doesn't make me go crazy.
I cannot be rid of it, Ashira.
I
Well,
will walk up
Mhm.
to Arendor.
Yes.
I will place a hand on him. And I'm going to try and see if this could work. I don't know if it will or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
It gives... I'll post it in the chat.
Yep.
It basically, if it's charmed or possessed by them, like possessed, I can get rid of those effects on a person.
Interesting.
Any of those effects. So I will touch him and try to see. Then as I touch him, then I'll reach for the stone myself, and I'll try to grab it. And in my head, as I grab it, I'll just reach to Hildegard because this is her power that's allowing me to use this. And I'm like, help me free him.
You take it from him. He doesn't fight you at all. You feel the protection of evil and good on him. You feel the spell leave you. There's no change on Arendor. As you hold the relic and talk to Hildegard in that moment, she says, he is freed. He is free of her corruption, of his corruption. But as it touches you, you hear in the back of your mind, you hear, Judge.
Yeah, go ahead.
A voice that you haven't heard and you don't remember hearing, but as you hear the words exit his mouth, as the relic touches your hand, you hear, "Ah, you're back. Gamma, one of my favorite champions. You have a flashback in this moment
Oh, okay.
of the
Let's
moment
try to help you.
the
Zero.
stone whispered to you
Yeah.
as Gamma,
Mm-hmm.
as the moment that Fervis spoke to you the first time.
Oh.
And as you hear this, it disappears from your hand and the voice almost gets cut off as it reappears on his chest again. I cannot be rid of it. This oath-bound relic. I have much to tell you all. But for now...
Yeah, you do. And she sort of, like, steps aside. These are my friends. You need to apologize to every single one of them. As what your actions have put all of us in danger. I don't know if I should be happy or sad or angry with you right now. But I'm glad to see you alive.
I'm so glad to see you, Ashira. But I wish it were under different circumstances. You should not have come. I'm so glad you're here. As you see, he limps past and apologizes. He nods to everybody, sort of like knowingly. Corvin sort of huffs at him. Sylas, he steps to you. Ashira's friend, I'm so sorry. You have no idea what I've been through. I did not mean for all of this. They were going to take, and as he steps to here with you, he sees Winzira past you. Winzira? And he runs past. I'd say he almost bumps you slightly, Sylas. He runs past. Mirabelle, you feel him run past you. He bumps into Diego. I'd say there's a brief glance,
Hey, watch out!
a brief glance of the mandolin as he sort of looks at the mandolin, then looks to Winzira. And he just looks at her. You are alive. Winzira, my sister. I know you don't know me, but so glad to see you. And then it dawns on him that she's changed. Her whole visage is not what he remembered. Jinglethorn takes you all to the side.
Well, I think we should rest up here this evening. Unless anybody's against it. We've got less than a day's travel. But we're in no state to battle what lies before us. Judging by the distance of where we are now and how relevant or frequent these crumbs are, we should have a few hours. Perhaps we compose ourselves. Yes? Everybody on board.
Excellent idea.
In the meantime, let us get some rest, and I'm sure there are many things to learn. Please, Master Elendor, that relic you hold, I have seen drawings of it before. Tell me, how did you come into possession of such an artifact?
And as you all, I would say you all set up a camp here. You all gain the benefits of a long rest as you take time to eat, to rest up. We will definitely talk about all the things you want to do at the beginning of next session. But before you all rest this evening, Erendor sits down on the log. Winzira looks confused to see him. He apologizes to everyone, and he looks to you, Zell. I've seen you before. Through the crow. He watched you at the grove. And as he begins to explain himself and his story, we're going to close out tonight with what I will say is the final video for Campaign 1, as Arendor also has a lore video. So, what I'll do is I will play it after I say goodbye to everybody, so that we guys can all watch it. You at home will all see it play out, and we'll pick up at the beginning of the night ahead next session. So think about what it is you want to do this last night before attempting to go into the grove. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. Well done. You took on a CR12 creature. You took on a CR9 creature. You took on 4 CR6 creatures, or 5 creatures, including Winzira technically for half of it. A ton of bandits. And you all came out unscathed. So well done. And I'm looking forward to what the future holds. But first, Arendor.
Not every prison is built from iron. Some are built from blood, and some are carried willingly from parent to child for over 1,000 years. Long before the modern kingdoms of Celestria rose from the ashes of the old world, the realms trembled beneath catastrophe. The portals left behind by the convergence bore across the land, bleeding spirits, monsters, and divine echoes into the mortal plane. The Keepers of Balance fought to close them, sealing branches, restoring order, and binding what could not be destroyed. Among the horrors left behind was Nair, the Crow of Chaos, spirit beast of the banished god, Purvis. Nair had once carried the voice of chaos across the world through the Kenku, heralds who spread rebellion, prophecy, and discord in the name of their god. But when the Great Sealing came, Nair's essence was shattered. His followers lost their voices, their wings withered, and the crow himself became something far worse than dead. Yet even the Keepers could not destroy him. Again and again they tried. Steel failed, divine flame failed. Even the gods themselves could not truly erase what had once served as the living voice of chaos. So instead, they imprisoned him. Not with chains, but within one of the sacred relics left behind when the gods withdrew from the mortal realm. An oath-bound relic. A divine anchor capable of binding spirit to purpose. It was not forged by mortals. It was entrusted to them. And among those chosen to bear that burden was a woman named Sylvinia Roydanen. An Aasimar necromancer, champion of Althea, goddess of life. She was not a conqueror, not a destroyer. She was keeper of spirits, one who guided souls across the threshold between life and death. Where others saw only a monster within the relic, Sylvinia witnessed suffering. Nair was not alive, not truly dead, not whole, and Sylvinia pitied him. Against the counsel of the other keepers, she swore herself to the relic's stewardship. Her bloodline became bound to the oath-bound prison itself. Not gifted power, but burden. A living tether between the mortal world and the crow sealed within the oath-bound vessel. The duty passed from parent to child. Century after century. The Roydanis line changed names as kingdoms rose and fell. Wars scattered descendants across the continent. History forgot the truth. The bloodline endured. Eventually, the family became known by another name. Ravenguard. Guardians of the Crow. Though by then, few remembered why. The relic itself did not remain whole forever. Whispers seeped from it through generations. Promises, dreams, temptations from the imprisoned god beyond the veil. The starlight stone, once bound alongside the relic, was eventually separated from it after repeated attempts by Fervis's influence to corrupt the bloodline and break the prison entirely. The stone passed into the hands of the keepers and apprentices across the centuries. However, the oath-bound relic remained with the bloodline, hidden, protected, feared, and waiting. Many centuries later, in Stonehaven, a noble named Uther Ravengard inherited the burden without understanding the full truth behind it. Like those before him, he knew only fragments. That the relic must never leave the bloodline, that something ancient whispered from within it, and that outsiders must never wield its power. But Uther was not an innocent man. Among the poorer districts of Stonehaven lived a woman named Marina, an elven performer kept quietly beyond the notice of polite society. She bore Uther 2 children in secret. The first was Erin. The second became Winzira, but noble houses do not tolerate inconvenient truths. Marina was hidden, the children separated, and when whispers of scandal threatened the household, Uther's wife was instructed to adopt the boy publicly into the Ravengard family, while the girl disappeared into another path entirely. Erin became Erendor Ravengard. Winzira vanished from his life. Erendor knew exactly who his father was, and he hated him for it. He blamed Uther for Marina's suffering, for her death, for the separation of their family, for taking him from the only person who had ever truly loved him. Yet even hatred could not sever blood. The Ravengard household forged Erendor into something useful. He was beaten when he failed, corrected when he spoke out of turn, displayed before nobles like a prized accomplishment rather than a son. He was taught music, politics, performance, grace, and obedience. The poor districts where Winzira lived became forbidden to him. Uther refused to allow the future heir of Ravengard near the filth of Lower Stonehaven, so Erendor loved his sister from a distance. Through hidden visits, stolen letters, and whispered promises that one day he would free them both from the lives forced upon them. But Stonehaven was never simply a city. It was a machine. And machines produce instruments. The orphanage that had once held Erendor had not merely sheltered abandoned children. It had watched them, measured them, placed them. Among those children were 3 boys: Erin, Renly, and Oliver. The future Erendor Ravengard, the future Maxwell Velistra, and the future Ollivander Feathercap. Each adopted into powerful houses, each refined, each shaped into tools for greater hands. Maxwell embraced what Stonehaven offered him: power, influence, immortality. The hunger inside him drew him to the attention of Lord Blackthorn, a vampire noble working alongside the Calderon. Under Blackthorn's influence, Maxwell became something monstrous, and when he learned the Ravengard bloodline was tied to an ancient oath-bound relic, he saw opportunity. Erendor led Uther to him. At first, it was anger, a son wanting revenge against the father he blamed for destroying his family. But revenge became horror, because when Maxwell confronted Uther and demanded the relic, the old noble refused. Even at death's edge, he protected the burden entrusted to his bloodline, and with his final breaths, Uther revealed the truth. The relic could only be wielded through the Ravengard blood, through the descendants of Silvinia Roidanis. Maxwell laughed, then killed him. and turned his gaze towards Erendor. The choice offered was simple. Wield the relic, or watch Winzira suffer in his place. Erendor agreed, not out of loyalty, not out of belief, but because he had already lost everything else. For the first time in centuries, the crow spoke freely again. Nair reached into Erendor's mind through the relic, whispering the desires of the imprisoned god beyond the veil. Through him, the Calderim began locating lost starlight stones. Ancient ruins were uncovered, forgotten paths revealed. Chaos stirred quietly beneath the surface of the world once more, but Erendor resisted. Constantly. Painfully. Unlike those before him, he was never fully obedient to the crow, and that made him dangerous. So Maxwell and Ollivander ensured his leash remained tight. Winzira became the chain around his throat. Every act of defiance risked her suffering. Every hesitation threatened her future. Erendor endured hatred, bloodshed, and betrayal to preserve the only family he had left. Then came Ashira Argent, and everything became harder. She saw him as something more than a noble mask. Clever, fierce, alive. For a brief moment, Erendor remembered what it felt like to be human instead of useful. But the order came regardless. Take the stone. Kill her if necessary. Winzira depended on obedience. Erendor could not raise a blade against Ashira, so he chose betrayal instead. He stole the Starlight Stone and fled. But the moment he united the stone with the Oathbound relic, everything changed. The prison weakened. Nair grew stronger, and Erendor began losing control. At the Grove of Luna, the crow finally seized him completely. Under Nair's will, Erendor slew the Archdruid of the Moongrove as chaos erupted across the weave itself. For a time, the crow walked through him freely, not man and spirit, but puppet and puppeteer, until the weave was severed, and suddenly Erendor could fight back. Not fully, not safely, but enough to resist, enough to hesitate before killing Ashira, enough to sabotage the Calderim when he could, enough to suffer, because Nair is not merely a voice, he is a spirit beast, a remnant of divine chaos older than kingdoms themselves, and Erendor is still only mortal. Meanwhile, Maxwell's ambitions continued to grow. He had witnessed the crow's power firsthand. He had no longer wished to control Erendor. He wished to replace him. Unknown to Erendor, Winzira herself was turned into one of Maxwell's vampire spawn, slowly reshaped into something loyal, obedient, and far easier to control than her brother ever was. The same sister Erendor sacrificed everything to protect was already being transformed into the next prison for the crow. And still he fights. Still he resists. Still he endures the whispers of Nair, clawing through his thoughts each waking hour. The world calls him a traitor, thief, murderer, servant of chaos. But the truth is far crueler than villainy. Erendor Ravengard is not fighting to save himself anymore. He is fighting a god's voice with mortal hands, trying desperately to hold the cage shut before the crow remembers how to sing.